Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Dye House Stadium here in Garrard County Middle School as we get you ready for homecoming 2022. It is great to be here. So glad to have everybody along on the network tonight. Took us a little longer than usual to get on, but we finally made it. Man, are we glad to be home in the friendly confines as we get you ready for Anderson County and Garrard County. Coming up next right here, I've got Scott Boland and Caleb Grasham, and they're going to get you ready for all the activity tonight. Stick around, folks. Great to have you along the network tonight. We'll take a break. We'll get you to all the action here in just a minute. You're listening to Golden Lion Football right here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Hey, and I know who to call if I need. Go 2 by 2, fellas, 2 by 2.
Loosen them up, loosen them up.
Let's go, big boy. You ready to go? Huh? Let's get after it today.
Ready? Flip, move! If they're on offense and they pass the ball, you'll pass. If they run the ball, you'll run. Do you understand me? There he is. Good. Focus on your key.
If he's in a 2, remember, I'm going down, and you work to the backside back. Okay? We got to stay on our blocks and stay on our blocks. We're fine. Get off the football.
Let's go. I'm not doing this.
Garrard County Athletics are proudly brought to you by the Bob Allen Motor Mall, Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, the Irving Group, Realtors and Auctioneers, the Hunt Insurance Agency, First Southern National Bank, Sutton Pharmacy, Toyota of Somerset, Farmers National Bank, Holly Peak with Exit Realty, Danville Office Equipment, and Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Dye House Stadium as finally the Golden Lions has come back to their home country. As tonight, Garrard County Golden Lions are paying host to the Anderson County Bearcats. We're going to do things a little bit different tonight. Cliff Ed and Caleb Gresham are with me. We're going to jump right in this. We've got one of our fantastic sponsors, Cliff Ed Irvin, that's with us. Cliff Ed, thanks for joining us, my man.
Thank you,
we
guys.
sure appreciate that. Cliff Ed is a former athlete here, graduate, does all kinds of great stuff for us. Also one of our sponsors. We just wanted to have you on here once to thank you, but just kind of get your ideas about what, tell us a little bit about Cliff Ed Irvin. If they don't already know you, they've been under a rock.
Who doesn't know Cliff Ed?
They've been under a rock. But tell us just a little bit about Cliff Ed Irvin.
Let's see. I played here, but it's been a few decades ago now. So I graduated here in 91. Mm-hmm. Lifelong resident other than going to UK, and been back here in business with my father since 1995. And just been a pleasure to hook up with you guys and Jeff the last couple of years. And I'm really, really excited about the way you all been able to do the broadcast and present those. People like me don't go to all the away games.
That's right.
We don't go to Middlesboro maybe like I used to, but been able to watch a lot of football for the last 40 years. In Garrard County, just wonderful facilities. I mean, it's the 5th week in the season and our first home game, but just a fabulous night here. And
packed out.
And I tell you, it's homecoming, so it's definitely nice, Cliff Ed, kind of having alumni and people that really care and having invested interest in Garrard County. And I was joking, but I'm really not. I mean, the Irvin name is just synonymous with Garrard County. All the support and everything you all have done for the county over the years, you and your dad and just your whole family have just been so supportive. And it is a little unique coming into week 5 having our first home game. But just kind of being such a key community contributor, being alumni here on homecoming, it's great to see this crowd kind of pile in and really kind of support this football team.
Yeah, and it's something, not everybody has that connection maybe, but most of us that played sports, participated, you still have a connection. You know, I don't know a lot of these kids. I know their parents. Some of them I know their grandparents. You know, that's the crazy thing. But, you know, just so excited to have, of course, Jeff Hester. His first year back here was my senior year. And you know, the Crutchfields and all those guys that I played under. I coached some of these guys, and now I'm back, and you've kind of come full circle.
Sure.
But yeah, it's just been a pleasure to support all our kids. We've got so many good student athletes and so many opportunities for them to participate now, and just very thankful to be able to contribute a little to that.
So before we go any farther, this is not your first time with a headset on.
Now he is a professional.
I was going to say, so for
many
years, you did after you played and when you got back, you traveled with Mike Carter as Caleb and I did as well. You traveled more than we did, but many days you sat right here in this booth, traveled to other football folks with Mike Carter, and talk about some of those fantastic times running around with Mike.
We had some of the best times that you can imagine. You guys have been through that, and you too. You just kind of get a little bit of bond, and you know, I think, I don't know how our analysis was, but our chemistry with each other was good. You know, and we had Newport and Carroll County, and I mean, we had some road trips, you know, in the district. But I think Mike started broadcasting in '88 or '89 with WRNZ right after they came here, and I started in '95 or '96. And worked as color and play-by-play for a little while with Mike, filling in for, I guess, about 10 or 11 years.
Yeah.
So saw a lot of football games, took a lot of long Friday road trips, and really enjoyed it. Just a lot of fun, and, you know, still get people now, and you guys will get that for years as, hey, I used to listen to you guys on Friday night and really enjoyed, you know. That's before all this technology like they got today.
That's when you had to tune in.
Yeah, that's right.
You had to tune in.
And you know, Cliff, we get, you know, and I'm sure you hear out in the community, just people love this stream and this opportunity to kind of bring this into their homes and then go back and watch it. And folks, I'm telling you, I mean, you know, the production, the radio talent here. I mean, you know, the talent, the in-depth analysis that occurs here couldn't be possible without folks like you, Cliff Ed. So we sure do appreciate your support, my friend.
Well, thank you guys, and I appreciate you, Jeff, again for bringing this together. I know last week I was tuned in, and of course that game was going to the wire. And you could see the numbers coming up, and the people, come on, let's go, Garrard.
That's right.
I think it brings a sense of community maybe to those that aren't able to come to the games or go to the away games. So appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you.
Without a doubt. Do we want to go ahead and take a quick break? We'll go ahead and take a quick break. That's Cliff Ed Irvin, one of our fantastic sponsors. We sure appreciate Cliff Ed and all the folks that sponsor Main Street Media. We'll take a 1-minute break and we'll be back. You're listening to Garrett County Golden Lion football here on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen Motor Mall is a proud sponsor of Garrett County football. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place, and that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
I'm Holly Peak with Exit Realty, your hometown realtor. I love seeing old friends and meeting new. Buying, selling, I know the value of our area. Our 3D virtual tour will sell your home fast. Like you, I'm sold on the Golden Lions.
First-time homeowner, I didn't know anything about the loan process, so that's why we decided to go with First Southern.
Process with First Southern was exactly how I pictured it.
They were just very welcoming and made me feel like I had known them forever the minute that I walked through the door.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, no one sells it better.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Farmers National Bank, believes investing in education is the best way to build a stronger community. Good luck to all the Garrett County students in the classroom and on the playing fields. Go Lions!
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We are a hometown community pharmacy with old-fashioned values, experience, and the latest technology and resources. Sutton Pharmacy, dedicated to providing the very best for you. Go Lions!
Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us.
Whitaker Bank has always been more than just a bank. We're a locally owned, community-driven institution made up of your friends and neighbors. And of course, Golden Lion fans just like you. Garrard County and Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
And welcome back, folks, as we are about just under 10 minutes away from kickoff tonight, as we are trying to make sure that we do have sound for you guys. So let us know if you're able to hear us, if you're out there watching. I know it's always difficult when you have broadcasts like this, just because we have so many moving parts and so many working parts. But just wanting to see if you guys are able to hear us. If you can, please let us know when you get on or when the broadcast comes back on.
So, I tell you what, Scott, just an absolute big-time night here tonight. We got the color guard that's about to come on the field. We have the award-winning band for Chris Vance. And I tell you right now, folks, we're gonna show this. Man, we are blessed to have Alex Miller and sing the national anthem here tonight.
American Idol All-Star is also a Garrett County graduate. One of our fantastic folks that graduated from Garrett County, and we're so thankful that he does things like this for us, able to come back and give of his time. As folks, we're going to go ahead and turn it over to American Idol star Alex Miller as he sings tonight's national anthem for the Garrett County Golden Lions.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we
Can't see Alex.
We're so gallantly streaming, and
You think it's a delay?
the bombs bursting in air, it proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, folks, that was American Idol contestant from Lancaster, Kentucky, Alex Miller. Yay, sound. They say we have sound now, so that's fantastic. Sean Allen Sinkhorn says, yeah, we have sound. Sean, I wanted you to know that finally the Lions have come back to Dye House Stadium was just for you, my friend, as I wanted you to make sure that you had that as reference to the Rock. We're going to go ahead and take one more break, and we'll be back to preview tonight's preview tonight's football action at Homecoming 2022. You're listening to Garrett County Golden Lion football here on Golden Lion Sports Network.
As a first-time homeowner, I didn't know anything about the loan process, so that's why we decided to go with First Southern.
Process with First Southern was exactly how I pictured it.
They were just very welcoming and made me feel like I had known them forever the minute that I walked through the door.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Farmers National Bank believes investing in education is the best way to build a stronger community. Good luck to all the Garrett County students in the classroom and on the playing fields. Go Lions!
Crutchfield, Shelby Goldie, Jeff Hester, Mark Centers.
And welcome back, folks. 2022 homecoming here at Garrett County Diehouse Stadium, and we have with us
the star of stars.
The star of stars. They're going to think we're talking about Ken Parsons, but we're not. We're talking about Alex Miller,
the one and only.
My
nice
man.
to see you, fellas.
Alex,
and only.
Thank you, thank you so much, and it's so cool, man. I mean,
yes.
it's so cool getting to watch you, getting to see you do all this stuff. I mean, we kind of knew you win.
Oh yeah.
But you know, I remember you coming up and singing in talent shows and singing all this stuff.
Oh yeah.
And so for us, it's really, really cool because not only do we get to see you as the star, but the guy we knew.
That's exactly right.
And the thing that's so cool about it, I'll shut up, is you come back and do this.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like you're traveling all over the world, and you come back and sing the national anthem. We appreciate. And last night you did the soccer game.
Yes, I did.
Thank you so much.
Well, I had to go to the soccer game. My brother's on the soccer team.
So got connections
I was going to be there anyway, so I figured I'd cut y'all a break.
And I heard he had to do the tonight because Scott Boland was on the broadcast.
So just so you know, I was going to do national anthem, and I told him
that's true, Alex.
because
this
it was
is a
fun.
true story.
And I said, look, if you find somebody, they better be good to bump me, and I'll pass for you.
You bumped him, Alex.
Well, I'm sorry, Scott. Mercy.
Hey, talk to us about what's going on with Alex Miller.
Well, yeah,
here.
I just got back from Nashville. I was recording some brand new material, and so we're looking to put a record out here before too long. Yeah, and got a brand new song going to be coming. I showed you a little bit of it.
I love it.
Let me tell you something. What I saw, it was impressive.
It was very talented.
It was very talented.
Yes, but we got brand new stuff coming out, and we've been working on a new record, new material, and that's always fun and always good to do.
Well, when you do get it, send it to us for our millions of followers.
Yes,
we'll put it out there. But there are so many people and the connections that you have here talking with Shelby Goldie and his fantastic wife and all these folks when they get the opportunity to see you. It's pretty cool. And you go to all these really big venues, but coming back home's got to be special.
It is. You know, I tell folks, they say, well, where's your favorite place to go? And I said, well, no, my favorite place to go is whenever I get to go home for a while. You know, there's some beautiful places I've got to go, but there's nothing like the here.
Yeah,
and it really ain't. And I can't say that enough, and I'm so proud to be from here.
Oh, no doubt. And we're proud of that as well. I got to ask you. So I may have asked you this before, but don't remember the question.
Okay.
So you're on American Idol. You walk out there, and you got Katy Perry and Lionel Richie. And all. How cool are those dudes? And obviously, Katy
I don't think
Perry.
they're as cool as Alex.
I mean,
well, thank you.
How cool was that?
They were really cool, and the cool thing about them was they treated me just like I was another guy,
awesome.
you know, and that's the best thing, you know, because there ain't no one person better than another. I always believe so. They treated me that way, and it was a mutual respect kind of thing, and it wasn't just looking at a kid saying we'll do better, do this, that, the other.
No doubt about that. So you're on the road a bunch. How much are you on the road, and where are you going next?
It's mostly every weekend. Some days through the week I'm not home. Of course, this last week I wasn't in town very long, but in fact I won't be in town tomorrow. I'm heading to Upton, Kentucky, but I travel all over, and I've been very blessed. Next weekend we're heading to Oklahoma.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so got some shows out west. We get to see every bit of the country, and every bit of it some people don't want to see too.
So are you with the same folks when you're making shows, or just different places, or like?
Well, it's different places, so I'm with different folks. This year I've got to open for Brooks and Dunn, Sawyer Brown, Diamond Rio, some real legends, and so I got to open for some of those kind of cats. And what way that happens is my booking agent kind of just folks need opening acts, so they'll throw my name in there. What they do is they look me up, and that's what's really cool about getting those kind of acts, because those big acts will look you up, right?
Yeah.
And their management team will look you up and say, well, we like him or we don't. And so I've been picked to do a lot of shows that, anybody could have been able to do. So,
but, Alex, I've seen a video that you've had has really risen in the charts.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, man, I tell you are definitely kind of laying your claim, and man, you've got such a bright future.
Well, I sure appreciate it. Sure try. We turn the lights on a lot to keep it pretty bright in the house.
Well, and again, you got such a cool future, but what you do coming back here is really cool. And we won't say what we went off the air. We were giving you a little bit of love advice.
Yeah.
We were trying to help you.
We'll keep that between us three.
They were trying to get me to move, folks.
Well, I gave him some good advice. We'll see if he takes it.
Just a second, Hope. Well, Alex, man, seriously, congratulations.
Hey, thank you,
so
Scott.
much.
Appreciate you,
being here with you.
We appreciate you. You send us that stuff when you get
We
there.
sure will.
Folks, make sure that you look up Alex Miller on Spotify.
goodness.
Everything else. Tell them where it is so they can find you, Alex.
Well, the best place to find me is at A. Miller Music, and that's on all social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. We try to keep it easy for you.
Absolutely.
So, just go to that, A. Miller Music, look us up, and you'll find us, I guarantee you.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Alex. And those
Appreciate
of you
you,
folks that don't know Alex, look him up. You're going to absolutely love him. Thank you for joining us, my man. And it is
It's
football
game time.
Let's go.
baby.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, Garrard.
Let's go, GC. Thank you so much, my man. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with Alex Miller here just for a minute, as we so appreciate him coming back and hanging out with us. Garrett County, I assume, won the toss and elected to defer to the second half, as they will be kicking off to the Anderson County Bearcats, as Zach Daly will be kicking off. Coach will have to move our Daniel Hopkins Did You Know section
hey,
a
we're
little
flexible.
later.
We're flexible.
We'll work them in.
I mean, we're professionals.
We're going to, if we're nothing else, if we're not professionals, we're going to work in our shout-outs, folks. Make sure you let us know where you're watching from. Make sure you let us know who you're cheering for. Garrett County Gold Lions, obviously, but who else, as it is football time here at Dye House Stadium. So it's going to be a squib kick, going to be handled quickly by number 36 from Anderson County, as that is Tyler Mincham, as Anderson County will take it over 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line.
Kathy Denham says, let's go GC. Lanny Ray is watching, cheering on GC. Ronnie Waldrop says, let's go GC Lions.
Chris Vance is in the house.
Oh, my
as
goodness.
he's walking down through here. I mean,
The legend.
When he walks down through, he just kind of commands. Everybody watches. Everybody
I
always watch. 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. As Bearcats, as of last year, had a really unique offense. As they're going to line up in a shotgun formation.
Oh, wow.
It's just going to be hammered by Mason Sula. And I can't tell, is that Hayden Holcomb? As they drop him for about a 4-yard loss. So it'll be 2nd and 14 for the Bearcats.
So I tell you, Scott, the offense that Anderson County runs is what they ran last year. It's kind of like a traditional single wing offense. To be honest with you, it's kind of predicated on physicality. It's predicated on we're going to line up and run the football between the tackles, and especially on that first play, the goal lines was up to the physical challenge.
Shotgun formation, as Eli Castle is the starting quarterback, as he's going to hand it off quickly to Camden Higgins, sophomore. He's 42 rushes for 654 yards on the year, for averages 163 yards. Have to know where number 4 is at all times.
And I tell you what, and Anderson needs to know where 23 is. So Trent Nyson did a great job of kind of getting in the backfield, making a big stop there for Anderson County. And Anderson County is kind of a traditional running team. So, when you get Anderson County behind the chains here on 3rd long, I think it sets up well for Garrard County. Cindy Rogers has checked in and said, man, Alex Miller did a great job.
Oh, yeah. I tell you what, there's nothing more Garrard County than Alex Miller and Cindy Rogers, as we love both of those folks.
Love you, Cindy.
It's going to be 3rd and 12 for the Bearcats, as he's going to roll out to his left. Castle looking to throw. He's got somebody else. J.T. Parsons had his paws on it, as he covered that perfectly out in the flats, and the ball is going to be knocked down. It'll be 4th and 12, an obvious punting down for the Bearcats.
J.T. Pruitt said, let's get it, Lions.
Game time as Hayden Element is going to drop back deep for the Golden Lions, receive this punt.
Tyler Sebo likes the Macho Man.
Oh,
and I tell you,
yeah.
Macho Man, anytime I think of the Macho Man, I think about a friend, Sean Sinkhorn.
Sean Sinkhorn is that's why I had to get my rock reference in there tonight as the Golden Lions has come back to Dye House Stadium. It's going to be a really nice punt. It's going to be fielded by Hayden Element as he's got a good block that time.
Oh, my goodness.
By Dayton Naughter as he's out to over midfield as it's going to be out to the Anderson County 45-yard line where Garrett County will take over first and 10 in Bearcat territory.
Lois Ray is checked in saying, let's go GC. Tell you what, Jeff and Scott, man, I mean, this community's been wanting a home game.
Yeah, I tell you what,
They have.
there's a lot of enthusiasm.
Man, I'll be honest, I got coach chills. I mean, just the energy, the enthusiasm that's in this stands tonight. You can see the team kind of playing with it on the sideline as well.
A lot of emotion out there as on your Urban Group scoreboard, 10:21 to go as Garrett County has got their first possession tonight as Parsons is going to hand it off to Malachi Simmons. He cuts it back up the middle. Going to get about 3 on the play as he'll be down to about the 42-yard line where it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Golden Lions.
Zach Doan says, let's get it, boys. Helen Vickers, go Garrett.
Let's go GC.
Brian Sweeney from the PVA office saying, let's go GC.
I wonder if Sweeney had his Mexican food today.
I bet he did.
He really likes going out there. I don't blame him. The only reason we know he's out there is because we always see him when we're eating.
That's kind of what it takes, right, to make sure he's there.
2nd and 7 for the Golden Lions as freshman Justin Parsons is starting his 4th game as a varsity starter as he's going to have twins out to the left, twins out to his right as he puts Cam Peak. It's back from concussion protocol into motion. Malachi Simmons gets the handoff. Not anywhere to go there. They bring up 3rd and 7.
So I tell you, kind of put Cam Peak in a jet motion. What Garrett was wanting to do is was wanting to get those inside linebackers to kind of widen out. And kind of go with the motion there. The inside linebackers didn't, so they did a great job stopping that play, but I bet Coach Crutchfield's take a note on that, and at some point he's going to hit them with that jet sweep. Hey, we've got a Bearcat fan listening.
We do.
So Robert Hanks says, go Bearcats. Thanks for streaming and showing this game.
We sure appreciate folks that tune in from the other folks, from the other side, as we really want to do good stuff for all kids involved. Parsons on a busted play is going to take it out to the left, trying to make one miss, is not. Going to be back to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 4th and about 7. A little bit of a busted play there.
I tell you, I don't think it hurt as bad as it might consider, because I think it was a pass play action pass, but it looked like a lineman or two kind of got downfield, and I think if Parsons throws that football, I think it's going to be a penalty against Garrett. So it's kind of one of those things that kind of I think it's fortunate kind of how it worked out, for Garrett. Josh Simpson is checked in saying, "Let's go, Garrett."
Let's go, GC.
Our man Chuck Hunt. My
Love
guys,
Chuck
go
Hunt.
Lions, man. We sure hope you're feeling all right, Chuck.
We can't wait for Chuck to get up here and hang out with us. This is 4th and 7, 4th and 8 for the Golden Lions. Cam Peak's going to go out in motion to the right. Parsons back to throw. He's going to throw it to Cam Peak as he's open, as he's got a first down and more, as he's to the 30, the 25, just short of the 25. As we'll say that's a Bob Allen first down, as Garrett County will have a 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line.
Man, is it nice to have Cam Peak back or what?
Much. Yes, it is.
I mean, man, he definitely kind of adds a weapon there in the Garrett County offense. And what we said a while ago was, that jet motion, those inside linebackers stayed disciplined. Well, what Garrett did was, Cam kind of went a little bit of a deeper motion. And those linebackers kind of stayed there for Anderson County, but allowed Cam to kind of go out in the flats and kind of get open with a big first down for Garrett County.
You were right. Coach Crutchfield was tuned in on that 4th and 7 play. 1st and 10, Golden Lions, as Parsons going to give it to Peak off the left side, following Malachi off there. He's got a little bit of room as he gets there and make that corner kick, as that's going to be a touchdown. Garrett County. Welcome back, Cam Peak.
Boy, is it nice to have Cam back. And I'm going to tell you this, Cam did a great job running that football. The offensive line did a great job. I'm going to tell you, Houston Barnes had a phenomenal block there on the edge. That block by Houston turned maybe a 15-yard gain into a touchdown run. So, man, great job by Houston Barnes on that block.
Zach Daly in to attempt the extra point. Your Urban Group scoreboard now reads 6-0. Garrett County over Anderson County, 7:37 to go. Zach Daly is a sophomore, 6 for 6 on the year. As we're going to have a late substitution coming in here, as we didn't have enough guys on the field. Waiting the snap. Snap is good and down, and kick is up and good.
Automatic.
7 for 7 for Zach Daly. And with that, Trevor Grew scoreboard reads Garrett County 7, Anderson County 0. We'll be right back. You're listening to Garrett County Golden Lion Football on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen Motor Mall is a proud sponsor of Garrett County football. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it. And that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
I'm Holly Peak with Exit Realty, your hometown realtor. I love seeing old friends and meeting new. Buying, selling, I know the value of our area. Our 3D virtual tour will sell your home fast. Like you, I'm sold on the Golden Lions.
And welcome back, folks. Second kickoff tonight for the Garrett County Golden Lions, as not very much room there.
Nathaniel Daugherty.
As Nate Daugherty is down quickly. I got to see Nate today at the pep rally, and it was really cool because, like I said, I was his principal at Camp Dick Robinson, and man, has he grown.
Yeah, speaking of pep club, pep rally.
They
had a special MC today.
They did have a special MC today, and they couldn't show up, so I ended up doing it. So we had a fantastic time. It was great. We went over the school fight song. We went over some of the cheers that were going on, so they could sit it back to them.
So
it was
you've
really
gotten
cool.
everybody excited? I mean, this is why there's so
We're
much energy
all
in the
excited.
stands.
They were all ready to get rid of me is why they were going to be here. 1st and 10, Bearcats from their own 40-yard line as Castle is in shotgun formation. As looking over the Garrett County defense, as he's going to hand off to Higgins off the right side, as he's going to be hammered quickly by Bullock and Daugherty, as maybe a loss of one. We'll say loss of one. 2nd and 11 from the 39-yard line.
Seth Usley's checked in saying, let's go, boys.
Let's go, GC.
Dana Hensley saying, let's go, Garrett.
Oh, yeah.
Donnelly Barnes has checked in saying, let's go, Lions.
Big D probably had to work tonight. Doggone it.
He is. He's working tonight. But listen, the big 5th and 6th grade team, definitely want to give them a big shout out. They had a big win over Southern Pulaski in double overtime, 12-6 last
and
week.
they play tomorrow morning, correct?
Tomorrow morning.
Macquarie Central.
Appreciate everything that Donnelly's doing with Jonathan Elliman and Ricky Boyd on that staff.
Great stuff. It's 2nd and 11, shifting on there. Anderson County Bearcats. They're going to hand off to Higgins off the left side this time. Great job turning back inside as he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage and a few more yards, as that is Chandler Payne. That is the first one to him.
Did a good job of kind of scraping over, making a big play right there. The one and only Diane Hunt saying, let's go, GC.
Hunt. Hey, I forgot just a minute ago, you talked about Dana Hensley. I think her nephew is Zach Daly, if I'm not mistaken. See, I was slow on that.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day. 3rd and about 7 for the Anderson County Bearcats, as they are from their own 43-yard line.
Sharon Grimm saying, let's go, Garrett.
Let's go, GC.
All right, big 3rd down right here, folks.
3rd and 7. Anderson County needs to get to the 50-yard line for a first down, as Eli Castle, sophomore, looking over as he's going to throw it this time. Has Higgins on the screen play, trying to get tracked down there by a couple of Garrett County Golden Lions. Going to be short.
And folks, just look at this picture right here. All 11 defenders for Garrett County is in that picture.
Oh, yeah.
Man, you talking about swarming to the ball right there, folks.
4th down and about 2 or 3. We'll say a long 2, as Anderson County looks like they're going to stay on the field.
You kind of expect them to go for it here. You know, Anderson's one of these teams I don't think really plays well real far behind. So I think they're really kind of aware of that. They try to want to kind of stay kind of even with us, or even with Garrett County here tonight. I tell you, Garrett County needs to have some eye discipline here, not jump off sides, be ready to, when that ball snap, come off the ball, kind of push the offensive line in the back.
Eli Castle still in shotgun formations. Higgins just off to his right, now shifts to his left, as Anderson County always uses lots of motion, as Garrett County jumps but does not get into.
Good
job.
Good job. There's going to be a timeout. Anderson County will take one, too, as it'll be their first time you're listening to Garrett County Golden Lion football on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen Motor Mall is a proud sponsor of Garrett County football. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it. And that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
I'm Holly Peak with Exit Realty, your hometown realtor. I love seeing...
And welcome back, folks. A big fourth down play here for Anderson County Bearcats. 4th and 2 as they're going to hand off to Higgins, trying to get up the middle as he gets the first down and maybe a couple yards more as he falls into Garrett County territory. Going to be 1st and 10 Bearcats as he goes just off the left side, is able to fall forward for about 3.
Tucker Vault's checked in saying, let's go Lions.
TV.
And he thinks we've got a future on ESPN. Man, I tell you what.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, Tucker is such a nice guy.
I agree with him.
I agree with him too, but probably like, doing something in their cafeteria or something, probably not broadcasting.
Your boy Sammy Marcy has checked in for
Where
Fort
is
Walton
Sammy
Beach
Marcy?
saying,
Come
let's
on,
go
Sammy.
GC.
Come on, dude. What are you doing down there? We miss you up here. I don't have anybody to make fun of me. It's been awful quiet up here as 1st and 10. Higgins going to get off the left side as he's going to get hit just after the line of scrimmage, but going to keep the feet churning for about 3 more, bring up 2nd and 5.
So I tell you, Higgins is a nice running back from Anderson County. You can definitely kind of see, kind of Higgins is kind of their speed back.
Yeah.
And not only is he a speed back, what I really been impressed with him is he hits it up in the middle, going kind of full speed. So, nice running back for Anderson County. Garrett County, I'm sure, is going to make some adjustments to kind of get him slowed down.
Just a sophomore, as both he and quarterback Castle are both sophomores for the Anderson County Bearcats under the direction of Mark Palmer. And it's going to be 2nd and 5. Another shift. Awaiting the snap is Castle. So he's going to hand it to Higgins off the left side. Eltman tries to get up and gets blocked outside as he's going to get out, get a first down. Looks like, I can't tell if he got out of bounds or not. No, looks like he stayed in bounds as they move the chains. It'll be another first down, Anderson County.
Donald Leathers has checked in saying, let's go Bearcats.
Yes.
He had his Casa Fiesta today.
I tell you what, now, Casa Fiesta is a hidden gem. I don't know if you all have ever ate there or not, but it is
I
first.
don't think I have. I think I'm going to have to try it.
It is really good.
I like to eat.
We need to tell Brian Sweeney, and we go over there and eat one night because it is really good. I'm sure Mr. Leathers would agree with us on that. 1st and 10 Bearcats as they continue on this the 8th play of this drive.
Anderson County's got something going here, Scott. Like to see Garrett County make a play, kind of get them behind the chains.
Leathers a reverse, so actually a double handoff. An inside handoff as Castle gives to gives to Higgins, who turns and gives to 23 Wilson for a gain of about 4, maybe 5.
Elijah Jones saying, go GC.
Elijah was texting me earlier, making sure that we were going to be on. He wanted to make sure he had the opportunity to watch the Gold Lions.
B. Sebastian, let's go GC. Let's get that first win tonight.
I tell you what, B, I said last week this was our week. I called it. I put it out there. All of my high school football genius says we're winning tonight. It's 2nd and about 6 for the Bearcats. Garrett County really stacking the box, Coach, as you talked about it earlier. As the second shift, as Higgins is going to get it off the right this time, as he's going to be hit first by Cam.
Nice play there on the
Cam
defense.
Peak, and it looks like icing got to him quickly.
So at the end of the day, this is big boy football.
Oh, yeah.
And it's one of those things, man, this is what I love about football. I mean, it's kind of, we're going to line up and we're going to come straight at you. So on offense, you've got to be able to kind of match that physicality to be able to kind of overcome that. And then and then for Anderson County, they're just going to kind of try to keep wearing down the Garrard County defense.
3rd and 5 for the Bearcats here on your Urban Group scoreboard. 1:39 to go here in the first quarter. It's going to be a whistle and timeout. Anderson County will take 1 too. This is Golden Lion Sports Network.
I'm a homeowner. I didn't know anything about the loan process, so that's why we decided to go with First Southern.
Process with First Southern was exactly how I pictured it.
They were just very welcoming and made me feel like I had known them forever the minute that I walked through the door.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one said.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Farmers National Bank believes investing in education is the best way to build a stronger community. Good luck to all the Garrard County students in the classroom and on the playing fields. Go Lions!
And welcome back, folks, as we're just about to come out of the second timeout of the Anderson County Bearcats. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrard County 7, Anderson County 0, 1:35 to go here in the first quarter. As we were just bragging, Coach and Jeff, our crowd is unbelievable tonight. Unbelievable.
This community's thirsty, hungry and thirsty for some football.
Anderson County brought a nice crowd to come as far as they did, but, man, Garrard County and Lancaster has really showed out tonight, and we certainly appreciate that. 3rd and 5 for the Bearcats. Looking over the Garrard County defenses, Castle going to give it to Higgins off the left side as he's going to be stopped and thrown backwards by a bevy of Garrard County Golden Lions. But I think the first one to him there was 51. Is that Andrew Sparks? I think, yes Sparks as the first one to get his paw on him.
And that's exactly what he did. Andrew kind of stuck that arm out and grabbed him with his hand and kind of took him down. And without a doubt, this is 4-down territory for Anderson County. Looks like it's about 4th and 3, kind of a long 3. So, again, Garrard County's got to be able, the hard thing here is you got to have eye discipline. You can't jump off sides, but you also got to be ready that as soon as that ball snap, when you're playing a physical football team like Anderson County, as soon as that ball snap, man, you attack that offensive line and get some penetration.
Really impressed with Higgins as he has a lot of burst out of the backfield. You have to pay attention to him at all times. 4th and 4 as Higgins will go from the left to the right. As Castle is going to hand off to Higgins this time as he's going to try to get to the left side. He's going to be thrown down by Trenton Ison as he tracks him down from behind. What a great play by Trenton Ison.
And I think, Scott, it was equally as a great play by Hayden Ellerman.
Yes, keeping him inside.
Well, that's right. So Hayden attacked that lead block, kind of blew the lead block up, and it kind of forced the runner inside. And what you said is exactly what Trenton Ison did a great job scraping, making a big tackle for Garrard County.
1st and 10, Garrard County with a turnover on downs. 38 seconds to go here in your first quarter. Garrard County continues to lead 7-0.
Nikki Sima is our first Chandler Payne check-in.
All right.
We're going to get a couple, I guarantee.
They're behind. They're usually by now. We've had 3 or 4 Chandler Payne check-ins. But they always say, let's go, GC. 1st and 10, Garrard County. Got to be a flag on something there. I'm sure there looked like a lot of movement, but Simmons is going to have it out just short of the first down. That's kind of a little bit of a late hit, but it's going to be right at the first down marker. As can't really tell exactly where it's going to be. 29 seconds at this point, waiting to see if it's going to be continue. Yeah, 2nd and 1 for the Garrard County Golden Lions.
Nancy Robinson has checked in saying, great job, GC.
Great job, GC. Great to see Nancy and her husband. Her husband doing great. Shane is doing much better on his procedure. So thankful that they are back.
Shane.
Absolutely. Also, I remember seeing it just a minute ago, talking about Billy Goldsmith saying big prayers back out for our main man, Mr. McCain, as he is one of our favorite folks, and that's going to take us out to the end of the first quarter. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 7, Anderson County 0. When we come back, Garrett County will have the football 2nd and 1. You're listening to Golden Lions football here on Golden Lions Sports Network.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We are a hometown community pharmacy with old-fashioned values, experience, and the latest technology and resources. Sutton Pharmacy, dedicated to providing the very best for you. Go Lions!
Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us.
Whitaker Bank has always been more than just a bank. We're a locally owned, community-driven institution made up of your friends and neighbors. And of course, Golden Lion fans just like you. Garrard County and Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
And welcome back, folks, as we're about set to get the second quarter underway. Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 7, Anderson County 0. 2nd and inches, let's say 2nd and a yard for Garrett County Golden Lions.
Sherry Lane is checked in, and our favorite kicker is Zach Daly.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of relation there, folks, as they love old Zach. And putting in motion is Cam Smith, as the snap is going to hit Cam. And just a little bit of a timing issue.
Well, you kind of mentioned that a while ago, Scott. The timing on that motion is a little bit off kilter. But I'll tell you what I think happened was it looked to me like
Anderson County.
Yeah, it kind of looked like Anderson County jumped off sides.
It did.
And I think, I think Garrett County snapped the ball thinking it was going to be a penalty on Anderson County, and the flag just didn't get thrown.
3rd and 7 for Garrett County Golden Lions as they are at the 32-yard line. Their own 32-yard line, as Caleb Centers, the junior, leads the Garrett County Golden Lions out of the huddle. Shotgun formation, a little pistol set is going to be Parsons, as he's going to put Cam in motion. He's going to hand off to Simmons off the left side. Not much happening there on 3rd and 7. Looks like this will probably be a punting down
punt formation
for Coach Crutchfield.
And I tell you what, Garrett's been doing here lately, especially since Jagger Wood has been injured, is kind of letting Parsons kind of get in a little bit of a longer shotgun formation and kind of punting it himself. That offensive series, the timing just looked a little bit off.
It did.
For Garrett County. Burke Floyd is checked in saying, let's go, Garrett, and we need to wish a special happy birthday to Rachel Rush Broadus.
Yeah,
happy
birthday,
Rachel.
From Main Street Media, as Parsons going to get a quick punt off, and he does a nice job. Takes a really good Garrett County kick, as Houston Barnes is going to down it there right at the 29-yard line, as that was about a 39-yard punt for Justin Parsons.
Yeah, and I think Coach Crutchfield was asking, kind of a little bit for some clarification on, that second down play kind of looked like either it was offsides on Garrett or offsides on Anderson. I'm not exactly sure which one there. So Danny Elam is checked in, and Danny, I agree with you. Danny loves these uniforms.
Absolutely, they look awesome. I think this is kind of what the color scheme that we had in mind for years ago. The issue with it a lot of times is the cardinal red is it's hard to get consistency amongst other places, and when you're buying sports gear, cardinal red has a tendency to get a little darker, a little lighter in different places. 1st and 10 for the Bearcats, as they have Castle again in shotgun formation. As Higgins there to his left, the scat back, as they're going to shift about 6 people there, as there's going to be a flag. This is going to be a delay of game, Anderson County.
And things like that's kind of a big deal, I think, for Anderson County. Anderson County's offense is all predicated on gaining 3-4 yards and kind of wearing the defense down. You get Anderson behind the chains, I don't think their offense functions quite as well. Jesse Bourne is checked in saying, go Garrett County.
Jesse Bourne, I think that's Gordon Bourne Longhorn out on Little Dixie, as Gordon has seen many, many Garrett County athletic events over the years, and he is always saying, let's go GC. 1st and 15 for the Bearcats, as there's their shift. I'm actually going to stop saying that tonight, Coach. It looks like they're doing it a bunch, as Eli is going to roll out to his right, looking to throw it, as he's going to have 2 guys there, and it could be picked off. No, it's
oh
caught.
My goodness gracious.
Oh.
No, incomplete pass.
Incomplete
it's
pass.
An incomplete pass is what the back judge is calling it.
Great call, as it looked like it was tipped twice. I actually thought we came up with it, and then Anderson County came up with it, but not until it hit the ground.
So Higgins' mama has checked in here in Lawrenceburg.
Higgins.
She's saying, let's go, boys.
I tell you what, it's really cool. Like we talk about, getting the opportunity for Garrett County folks to watch the folks, but also the visitors being able to come in and watch their kids, watch their family, just watch the people that they're pulling for. That's a really neat deal.
Yeah, Cindy Rogers is saying that, she really appreciates the sponsors kind of making this possible.
That's
folks,
right.
Again, thank these sponsors out. You're seeing their commercials during the timeouts. Thank them for their investment in kind of making this, making this broadcast a possibility.
2nd and 15 for the Bearcats. Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 7, Anderson County 0, as Castle is going to give it this time to number 23, Wilson, off the right side or left side, as he's going to finally be ran out of bounds. Looks like he's going to be right at the first down marker. Looks like he may have it.
Yeah.
He's going to have a first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Anderson County Bearcats.
Yeah, and I tell you, Scott, Anderson County has kind of had that motion and not done a whole lot with it. Well, that time they kind of gave the ball to Wilson. He kind of took advantage of it and picked up a big first down for Anderson County.
1st and 10, Anderson County Bearcats from their own 42-yard line, as Garrett County continues defensively to bend but not break, as they are just trying to get a feel for what this Anderson County offense is going to do. It always has a lot of motion to it, a lot of movement, pre-snap movement, as this time it's going to be, I'm not 100% sure what happened there, as the ball is to number 3, as he is going to be gone.
Wow.
Touchdown. I'm really not sure.
So this offense is predicated on physicality, but it's also built on a little bit of deception. You mentioned earlier the running backs are handing the ball off to one another in the backfield, and I tell you what I think happened is I think the handoff got made to the Anderson County running back there, and I think it was we don't have a number 3 on our roster.
No, everything went left,
yeah,
and somehow Anderson County running
faked
back
me out,
it's kind of like
boys.
the old Fumblerooski, I think
lost
is what
it.
happened.
Yep.
He took off to the right,
Yep.
and I wasn't exactly sure what happened, but the end result is a touchdown, Anderson County. Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 7, Anderson County 6. Anderson County is going to keep the offense on the field, trying to punch 2-point conversion in, as Castle is under center. He's going to hand it off this time to Higgins off the right side, as he gets, that's got to be a hold, isn't it, or something? As it looks like one of our guys just got absolutely slammed, as that is going to be a 2-point conversion. And your Urban Group scoreboard now reads Anderson County 8, Garrett County 7. 10:03 to go here in the second quarter. We'll take 1 minute break. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen Motor Mall is a proud sponsor of Garrett County football. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it. And that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
I'm Holly Peak with Exit Realty, your hometown realtor. I love seeing old friends and meeting new. Buying, selling, I know the value of our area. Our 3D virtual tour will sell your home fast. Like you, I'm sold on the Golden Lions.
And welcome back, folks. 8-7 is your score on the Urban Group scoreboard. Anderson County kicking off to Garrard County. 10:03 to go here in the second quarter, as it's going to be a little bit of a lob kick that Simmons is going to field on the left side as he continues to run and shed tacklers as he makes his way out to the Garrard County 42-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10, Golden Lions.
Yeah, so, Garrard County's got to bounce back. One of the things, folks, that we've talked a lot about in the first 4 or 5 weeks, and this is not to make excuses, even though it kind of sounds like an excuse. Man, I tell you, Garrard County's kind of had some controversial calls go in their way. I was watching the game last week in Tifton, Georgia, and Jeff, your camera angle was perfect. And at the end of the day, there was space between the ball and the yard line, and they called, the white hat gave them a first down. And Scott said it best, the individual looked on the ground, looked at the white hat, and couldn't really believe that he had called it a first down.
Me either. 1st and 10, Garrard County, as Cam Peak's going to get it off the right side as he's going to be hit after the gain of about 2. He'll be driven back, but forward progress will give him maybe just 1 according to where the sideline judge is. So that'll be 2nd and 9, Garrard County.
So the reason I said that is on that 2-point conversion, and we have the ability to kind of watch this. Our broadcast is on a little bit of a delay, so we kind of have the chance to kind of watch a replay. And, Garrard defender got tackled out there on the perimeter. So I think Coach Crutchfield was kind of asking about kind of what happened out there. But at the end of the day, you got to play through it.
Got to play through it.
You can't make excuses, and you just got to play through it and kind of bounce back and do the best job you can.
2nd and 9 as Parsons going to give it to Malachi Simmons. This time following the blocking of Mason Sula. What a great block by Mason Sula. That's a first down and more as Mason Sula absolutely blew that kid up.
Yeah, he drove him back about 15 yards. And without a doubt, again, kind of talking about some unfortunate calls that's kind of went against Garrard County. Mason got ejected against Middlesboro. And at the end of the day, what was in the qualification report and what was on film was not the same. And so, unfortunately, the KHSA has a standing policy that they don't overturn what they consider to be a judgment call. So it's great to see Mason back out there. And I tell you what, Mason's playing like he missed these last 2 games and excited to be on the field.
1st and 10, Garrard County, Cam Peak in motion as Parsons going to hand off to Malachi Simmons. That'll get a rough 1 or 2 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 8 for Garrard County. As it's nice, we've said, just to kind of get most of our guys back. I know Austin Adams and Asher Dunn, we're not going to be able to have them for the remainder of the year. But having Cam Peak out of concussion protocol, having Mason Sula back really makes a difference.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And our friend Jeremy Boyle has checked in.
JB.
Saying, let's go GC.
Tell you what, I always knew he was deep down. He was a Garrard County fan.
I agree.
Yeah, I just always knew it. He doesn't like to admit it.
I spent a lot of time with Jeremy
He doesn't like to admit it. 2nd and 9, Garrard County, as they're going to give it to Cam Peak up the right side as he's going to cut back, makes one person miss as he's going to end up being driven back again. But let's say another yard that they're going to get. Bring up 3rd and about 8. They're in 4-down territory. As Coach Esther is the defensive coordinator, but he's yelling instructions at offensive line or somebody out there.
Yeah, no doubt. Donna Freeman has checked in saying, let's go.
Let's go.
Cassie Goldie's checked in saying, so great to see Shelby back on the sidelines coaching back home in Garrard County. Boy, I agree with that.
I couldn't agree with that more. Cassie, it's great to see brother Shelby there, and he's down there right now working with the folks as he's in charge of the offensive lines, and he does such a good job. As Parsons this time is going to throw one out to Hayden Elman. What a great move to make somebody miss as he's following the blocking there of the Garrard County Golden Lion teammates. That's Houston Barnes with another great block downfield.
Wow.
Not only that, as Mason Sula was looking for somebody to hit down there.
And I think they were getting out of the way. I don't blame them.
I don't blame them. So that's a Bob Allen first down, Garrard County 1st and 10.
So I tell you what, Scott, one of the things that I love the work that Freddie Magger does for Jeff's favorite friend, Matt Jones at Kentucky Sports Radio. And one of the things he always talks about is there's a difference between being loving playing football and being a football player.
That's right.
And I'm going to tell you, Hayden Edelman loves playing football.
He does.
Man, you can just tell by the way Hayden Edelman plays, he loves playing this game.
1st and 10, Cam Peak gets it running up the middle, a hard 4 or 5 yards. Really nice job that time, staying in front of the chains. Urban Group scoreboard reads Anderson County 8, Garrard County 7, 6:45 to go here in the second quarter.
We've had another Anderson County Bearcat parent check in, Rick Griffith, saying, let's go Bearcats, let's go Connor Schultz.
Yeah, I love seeing those parents from the opposite team getting the chance to do that. For whatever reason, they don't get the opportunity to see it in person. This is great that they get the opportunity to watch it online. 2nd and 5, Garrard County as Parsons trying to draw Anderson County offside, staying very fundamental. And they're going to have a timeout, Garrard County, and we'll take one too. This is the Golden Lions Sports Network.
I'm a homeowner. I didn't know anything about the loan process, so that's why we decided to go with First Southern.
Process with First Southern was exactly how I pictured it.
They were just very welcoming and made me feel like I had known them forever the minute that I walked through the door.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Farmers National Bank believes investing in education is the best way to build a stronger community. Good luck to all the Garrard County students in the classroom and on the playing fields. Go Lions!
After the timeout, Garrard County has the football.
And welcome back, folks. 2nd and 6 for Garrard County Golden Lions. As freshman quarterback Justin Parsons looking over the Anderson County Bearcats defense as he's going to hand off to Cam Peak that's going to cut it back up the middle, going to get a couple, 3 or 4 yards, going to be short by about a yard, bring up a very manageable 3rd and 1.
You know, I tell you what, great block right there by Caleb Centers. You know, as the center kind of snapping that football, kind of worked his guy kind of away, kind of opened up a big hole for Peak to pick up some plus yardages and kind of set Garrett up in this manageable 3rd down. Coach, maybe your biggest fan, I know, Alan Pickett has checked in.
I love Alan Pickett. I tell you what, he's such a good dude. He and Tammy, his lovely wife, which teaches now at our middle school, and they are such great people.
From Alabama.
From Alabama, listening in as busted play, as Parsons is going to keep it and get the first down. I think
a little short.
He's going to be right at the marker. Let's see here.
I think he's a little short.
A little short. Depends on if the Western Hills crew come in. If they come in, I think that's a first down.
Flip a coin, right?
It's going to be 4th and about 1 for Garrard County. Looks like that was a little bit of a busted play as Parsons went one way, running back went the other, but had enough wherewithal about himself to tuck it and at least get a yard or so. As Urban Group scoreboard reads, Garrard County trails Anderson County 8-7, 5:05 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Huge 4th down as Simmons to the right, Peak to the left. As that's going to be a timeout. Anderson County. Let's keep it right here because this is a big play. So 4th and 1, just a little game reset. Garrard County trails 8-7. Garrard County scored on a Cam Peak rumble on the left side. Anderson County scores on a trick play and is able to punch 2 in, which makes it 8-7. Not to forget Zach Daly's extra point for the Garrard County Golden Lions.
You know, I tell you, Scott, I feel pretty good about Garrard County so far in this game. I appreciate HometownLive.net and WRNZ kind of covering our game here tonight as well. You know, I kind of feel pretty good about where Garrard County's at right now. I mean, Garrard County's kind of been able to kind of control the kind of Anderson County offense, with the exception of that trick play that Anderson County kind of busted for a big first down. You know, Mark Stoops, which is the king of football.
Right.
And I'll tell you a little story, Jeff. So, you know, I was at the game down. You know, do I look
You reminded me to get a Florida State, Louisville.
Yeah, I look a little tan, don't I, from the Florida trip. Well, when Coach Stoops walked off the field and stood in front of the Kentucky section, the Kentucky fans started chanting football score.
Yeah, there you go.
So, I mean, they made their intentions pretty loud and clear.
If they say at 4th and 1, Garrard County Golden Lions, a shotgun formation is Parsons. Simmons just off to his left. The familiar wing T is going to be give it to Simmons, going to turn it back up to the middle. It's going to get a first down as he absolutely flattens one Anderson County Bearcat.
So I tell you, I think if he follows Sula, Malachi might go in the end zone. But I'm going to tell you something, folks. At the end of the day, you had to get the first down.
That's right.
So when Malachi got on the perimeter, he did a phenomenal job of turning his shoulders, and he said, I'm getting this first down. And, man, what a powerful run by Malachi Simmons. Man, it has been wonderful to kind of see him blossom here in the last couple of weeks here.
Yes, it has.
To a big threat for Garrett County.
No doubt about it. 4:45 to go here in the second quarter on your Urban Group scoreboard. Anderson County leads 8-7. Parsons hands off to Peak on the left side, following the blocking of that left side. I tell you what, Peak runs hard too, as he really didn't have much there, and he fights for 3, possibly 4. And they're going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Garrett County Golden Lions.
So before I end up went down a loophole about Mark Stoops. Coach Stoops always talks about the middle 8. That the middle 8 is really important, and if you win the middle 8, you have an opportunity to kind of really win the game. And what he means by that is the last 4 minutes of the second quarter, the first 4 minutes of the third quarter. So that's kind of, Garrett County's kind of entering in that territory right here.
Parsons awaiting the snap. As this time he's going to hand off to Malachi Simmons off the right side as he's following the blocking of Andrew Sparks, Mason Sula. Looks like Hayden Element. Going to gain about 5 as it'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Garrett County Golden Lions.
What do you guys think of the new helmet down there?
Man,
hey, I like it.
My goodness, how awesome.
Look
and
at
I tell you,
That's
big
really
shout
cool.
out to West Peak. West Peak, Cam Peak's dad, and West is a Garrett County graduate, owns a couple of businesses, Snowy Ice being, kind of operates Snowy Ice. He really wanted to get that helmet going.
That's great.
And my gosh, look how cool that is.
It is very cool.
3rd and 5, Garrett County. Parsons awaiting the snap. Parsons this time is going to hand off to Malachi. He slips just a little bit, but continues to fight hard as that's going to be just
it's
shy
going to be 4th and 1 again.
Of first down, but that's going to be 4th and 1 from about the 6-yard line or so, 8-yard line according to Shelby.
Yeah, maybe it's 4th and 2, kind of a long yard, maybe about 1.5 to 2 yards. At the end of the day, I really kind of anticipate getting the ball back in Malachi Simmons' hand, running behind big number 77 for Garrett County.
Just under 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Garrett County continues to trail 8-7 on your Urban Group scoreboard. Cam Peak flanks on the left. Malachi Simmons on the right. Parsons puts Peak in motion. Awaiting the snap, and we're going to have a timeout, Garrett County. And we'll take one, too. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We are a hometown community pharmacy with old-fashioned values, experience, and the latest technology and resources. Sutton Pharmacy, dedicated to providing the very best for you. Go Lions!
Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us.
Whitaker Bank has always been more than just a bank. We're a locally owned, community-driven institution made up of your friends and neighbors. And of course, Golden Lion fans just like you. Garrett County and Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Anderson County 7-yard line, 4th down and 2 for the Golden Lions.
4th and 2 for Garrett County, as Garrett County is going to call their last time out, and we'll keep it right here, Coach. It looked like that Coach Crutchfield didn't like the look of something out there. Had to be the alignment, I assume, but something that he didn't really like.
Well, and
was out there.
And I tell you what, big time play here. Your Urban Group scoreboard has Anderson County 8, Garrett County 7, 2 minutes and 38 seconds left here in the second quarter. So, man, if you don't love exactly everything that you're seeing, you kind of think it's a wise to call that timeout and kind of run a play that you feel real confident in.
Tell us what's coming up at halftime, Coach, as we always are known for our fantastic halftime shows.
And so I tell you, we got 3 things coming up.
I love 3 things.
The award-winning Garrett County Marching Band.
That's one.
Will be performing at halftime tonight. We've got our great sponsor, Holly Peak from Exit Realty, Garrett County graduate. That will be joining us at halftime. And then we've got Alex Freeman.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love Alex Freeman.
The Lawrenceburg's the home of the Freemans.
Yeah, but Garrett County is his graduation home.
Garrett
As
County
he graduated from Garrett County. So we're going to go ahead and make sure you guys know that. 4th and 2, Garrett County from the 6-yard line. Malachi Simmons lone setback here, waiting the snap as he's going to hand off to Simmons. He's going to cut it back to the left side. Get in there. Makes one.
Get in there.
Yes. Touchdown, Garrett County. As Malachi Malachi Simmons on a huge 4th and 2 from the 6 gets in to score for Garrard County. And what a great play, Coach.
Yeah, I tell you, great play. Houston Cloud doing a great job blocking there. Caleb Centers, Andrew Sparks, just kind of a total team effort on that from that offensive line, kind of getting a push from Anderson County. Malachi, man, he ran with a purpose.
He did.
With the football right there.
Zach Daly in to attempt the extra point. Hayden Element is the holder. Good snap. Kick is up, and it is good.
My goodness.
As it bounces off the helmet. That is 8 for Zach Daly. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrard County 14, Anderson County 8, 2:32 to go here in the second quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back. This is Golden Lions Sports Network.
Bob Allen Motor Mall is a proud sponsor of Garrett County football. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it. And that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
I'm Holly Peak with Exit Realty, your hometown realtor. I love seeing old friends and meeting new. Buying, selling, I know the value of our area. Our 3D virtual tour will sell your home fast. Like you, I'm sold on the Golden Lions.
And welcome back, folks, as we have a little pooch kick that Anderson County is going to field. That was number 81 that fielded that, Malachi Zeller, as he is a 5'10 senior. It'll be 1st and 10, Anderson County.
Audrey Nichols has checked
Dr.
in.
Nick, I'm
saying,
telling
come
you,
on, GC Lions.
I'm glad she's still wanting to speak to us after the kind of shellacking that the powerful Kentucky Wildcats went down to the swamp.
I had good sportsmanship down there.
Just dominated.
Yeah, I shook everybody's hands.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
Told them good
that's
job,
so
Florida.
Nice of you. I mean, Audrey has so many great things going for her. I can't believe
that's the one thing.
She's such a great person and likes the stinky Florida Gators.
Jeez.
That's okay. We've got time to work on her first.
Is that better than Louisville?
Yes, absolutely. It is.
Wow. Yeah, they're better than Louisville, but not by much. 1st and 10, Anderson County, as Eli Castle is going to have in shotgun formation. A little bit of a busted play here. He's going to be run down by Andrew Sparks
big
for
play.
A loss of about 8. As Castle looked to hand off to his right, no one was there as Andrew Sparks was able to run him down from behind. Going to bring up 2nd and 16 for the Anderson County Bearcats. 2:09 to go here in the second quarter.
So Katie Workmeister has checked in saying, let's go, Garrett.
Let's go, GC.
Chantel Schwartz has checked in saying, let's go, GC.
Tell you what, I love it, man.
Love all of our folks checking in with us.
And, having 100 people or more watching tonight with such a massive crowd here, this is great stuff. It's going to be a handoff to Higgins off the right side as he's got lots of room over there. Makes 2 or 3 people miss. He's going to get about 10 or 11 back past the original line of scrimmage. Going to be short of the first down by about 5 or 6.
Man, I tell you, I love watching Higgins run the football.
Oh, he runs it really hard.
He's a really talented young man for Anderson County.
Speed up here by Anderson County as Castle is going to hand it to Higgins again off the right side. Tries to find a little area up the middle to cut it back to. Not much there that time as he falls, as it'll be 4th down by a tackle of Trenton Ison.
And I tell you, when you got a speedy running back like Higgins, that's what you do, right? You tackle him before he's able to kind of bust out in the open there. So great job by Trenton Ison. We've seen Trenton absolutely everywhere on the field for Garrard County. So what Anderson County will do right here, Scott, is they're going to run the clock down. They know Garrard County's out of timeouts. Anderson County will kind of punt the football. And I think Coach Crutchfield's pretty comfortable kind of going into halftime on the Urban Group scoreboard up 14-8 here with 50 seconds left here in the second quarter. Garrard gets the ball first.
We get the football back
in the third quarter.
That's exactly
right.
Anderson
County's going for it.
Get back up there, Hayden Elman. We need you defensively. As they're going to go for it, 4th and 5. As Castle's looking to throw the football, as he has an open receiver, is just outside. And I tell you what, Coach, still time, 32 seconds left.
It's and I mean, hey, I love taking chances, love the aggression. However, now you give Garrard County with Garrard County didn't have any timeouts. Now you give Garrard County the ball on the Anderson County 36-yard line, no timeouts, and now instead of going into halftime comfortable being up 14-8, now Coach Crutchfield definitely kind of has a little bit different strategy here. He definitely wants to kind of attack and see if Garrard County can take advantage of this field position. I'd love to see a touchdown, but I'd also love to see how strong Zach Daly's leg is right
I talked to Coach Crutchfield today. He said he feels very comfortable with Zach Daly from at least 35 yards. So we're only about 10 yards away from that as Parsons overlooking the Anderson County defense. He's going to put Cam Peak in motion out the right side, going to throw a one out to the right as Peak going to be able to make the catch as he doesn't have much there as they got to get to the line quickly if anything's
when you don't have any timeouts.
With no timeouts, 20 seconds to go, I think Coach Crutchfield is going to go ahead and eat this one as he's very content to just go into the halftime leading, and we are right. That's where we'll go as that was the last play here of the first half. We're going to go into halftime. Your Urban Group scoreboard is going to read Garrard County Golden Lions 14, Anderson County Bearcats 8. We'll be back in 3 minutes with our special guest, Miss Holly Peak, as we're excited to have Miss Holly with us as she's going to sit and talk to us just a little while about the fantastic things going on with her. You're listening to Garrard County Golden Lion football on Golden Lion Sports Network.
I'm a homeowner. I didn't know anything about the loan process, so that's why we decided to go with First Southern.
Process with First Southern was exactly how I pictured it.
They were just very welcoming and made me feel like I had known them forever the minute that I walked through the door.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Farmers National Bank believes investing in education is the best way to build a stronger community. Good luck to all the Garrard County students in the classroom and on the playing fields. Go Lions!
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We are a hometown community pharmacy with old-fashioned values, experience, and the latest technology and resources. Sutton Pharmacy, dedicated to providing the very best for you. Go Lions!
Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota. Come see us.
Whitaker Bank has always been more than just a bank. We're a locally owned, community-driven institution made up of your friends and neighbors. And of course, Golden Lion fans, just like you. Garrard County and Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Entitled Winner's Reign. The band will compete tomorrow at 3 o'clock in Berea.
And welcome back, folks, as it is halftime here at Dye House Stadium as we have about 13 minutes to go as the Garrard County, let me rephrase that. Award-winning Garrard County
Dr.
marching band under the direction of Dr. Vance is about to perform their show here at halftime. We have one of our fantastic sponsors, Miss Holly Peak. Miss Holly, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for your sponsorship. We so appreciate it. Without folks like you and our other sponsors, this would not be possible. They couldn't see the silliness of what we do, but most importantly,
professionalism. That's what I look at it.
But most importantly, we couldn't get get to see the great stuff of these Garrett County athletes. So thank you so much.
Thank you all. It's a pleasure.
Well, we certainly appreciate it. And we do know, before we get talking about business, there's a little bit of a connection with you and the Garrett County Golden Lions. Tell us a little bit about your connection.
Yeah, so I just want to give out a shout out to Cameron Peak, number 21.
Number 21.
Big Cam.
Yes, that's my firstborn nephew, and we're so proud. My whole family's here tonight supporting him and supporting the Golden Lions.
Well, we're so excited to have you. We're so excited to have Cam, and we appreciate all that you all do. Now let's talk a little bit about, first and foremost, Garrett County graduate.
Yes,
right?
2003.
2003.
Wow.
I was actually a teacher back then.
I had more hair.
You had more hair.
Do you remember him having hair?
Yes.
I had some hair. I don't know how much hair, but I had some hair. But that was way back in the day. And so then you went away for a while.
Yeah, so I went to Elizabethtown not long after school, and that's actually where I started real estate.
Fantastic. In the end, you came back home.
I came back home. So I've got a son who's Gary turned 7. His name is Jake.
Great. Jake, that's my name of my son.
Is
That's
it?
right.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Great minds, right?
Yeah, great minds think alike, Holly.
Yes, and he's already doing super well in school.
Fantastic.
He got top 2% nationwide
I
in
love
math
it.
and top
Now-
4% nationwide in reading.
Now, Wes was taking credit for that.
No.
Yeah, he told me today. He told me two things. He said he talked about how unbelievable smart he is.
Yes.
And he was bragging about that. The other thing he told me was how big of a football fan you are.
Big football fan.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I mean, he said you are all about football.
Yes.
So I guarantee it. You're excited to not only cheer on Cam, but get the chance to kind of watch Jake play.
Oh, yes.
At some point, right?
Definitely. Yeah, and I'm a season UK ticket holder as well.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
it makes two of us
She'll
right
be there
here.
tomorrow.
Yes.
That's right. We'll be there tomorrow. He's
12
a
o'clock.
He's
I'm
a
there. I'll be
ticket
there at
holder.
8 a.m.
Yes.
I am a professional tailgater. I go and eat whatever he brings.
And I might leave here and go on up there.
Well, I'm going to have to find you all.
Well, come on. UK
Yes.
Ag Good Barn.
Yeah, he'll
Okay.
tell you.
Anybody that's listening can come join my tailgate
So,
at the UK Good
so
Barn.
let's talk just a
Sounds
little
good.
bit about Holly. So what got you into real estate? So there had to be something that eventually that thought, you know what, this may be my deal. Kind of what was it for you that kind of got you into real estate and got you on that path?
Well, I really like entrepreneurship, and I've always wanted to kind of have my own business.
Yeah.
And I was in the medical field before. I actually served at Garrard EMS as well
Did
back
you
in my
really?
20s. Yes.
Yeah.
I've been a CNA, but I like the leadership.
Right.
And so I'm kind of working maybe towards seeing about getting a brokerage here
Oh, great.
sometime.
That,
But,
so
yeah.
what is it about coming home? Now, I know Caleb's from Lincoln County, but he's at Garrett County.
24 years here.
He's been
I am
here.
a Garrett County
He's
Golden
a Garrett
Lion.
County Golden
Yes.
Lion. I'm a Garrett County Golden Lion. You are as well. What's it like for you to bring your business back to your hometown? I mean, there's a special pride about that, right?
Yes, it feels really good.
Oh, yeah.
Just to reconnect, with people, over the years that you lose connections with, and just meeting new friends. And I really give it my 100%, and I want it to
Sure.
be a good client experience for everyone.
No doubt. And
Yeah.
that's what we like about Garrett County, right? Is the personal relationships that you either have created and you get to continue to create,
Right.
or that you're creating new.
Right.
And that's the great stuff. So tell us a little bit about your business. Folks that may not know anything about your business, tell us a little bit about, other than what you see on that awesome commercial that
commercial's
Jeff
awesome.
made for you.
Yes.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about your business that people may not know anything about.
Well, I'm with Exit Realty Bold Move, and we're one of the fastest growing franchises in North America. We have over 20 locations in Kentucky currently. I've been doing it since 2017. But we're all about culture. We always put the people first, and we always say you put the people first and the money will follow.
That's right.
So that's what we focus on, and that's why I like to stay there, because we're more of a family union.
Well, I'll tell you, we're so glad that folks
Oh,
like you
man.
come back to
So
Garrett County.
blessed.
You look around, and the folks that we have that are from here, that makes our community so good, and makes it what it is, and what it's going to continue to prosper. It's going to continue to get better because of folks like you.
Thank you.
We thank you so much.
Appreciate
you,
We
Holly.
thank you
Thank
for
you so
everything.
much.
We're looking forward to seeing Jake here in the next,
I know.
5 or 6 years.
I know. I'm rooting for him. Trust me, I love some football. Go Lions!
Go Lions.
That's Miss Holly Peak, one of
Thank
our
y'all.
fantastic sponsors. We'll take another break, and we'll be back. This is Garrett County Golden Lion Football on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen Motor Mall is a proud sponsor of Garrett County football. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it. And that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
I'm Holly Peak with Exit Realty, your hometown realtor. I love seeing old friends and meeting new. Buying, selling, I know the value of our area. Our 3D virtual tour will sell your home fast. Like you, I'm sold on the Golden Lions.
And welcome back, folks. We're going to take just a minute and let you watch the award-winning Garrard County Golden Lion Marching Band under the direction of Professor Dr. Vance. And welcome back, folks, as that is our Garrard County award-winning marching band. As now moving in with us right on my right is Miss Andrea Barnes.
She's so excited to be on camera.
She's so excited. I know she's nervous when you and I have the microphones.
Hey, I hadn't thought about that now, Scott. I tell you what.
I know she's nervous. I grew up with Andrea. I can't tell you how many years ago because I'll give away her age. But I grew up with Andrea years ago. Andrea, while we're moving some more people in and out, tell us a little bit about what you're doing tonight and what you guys have been doing over the last few weeks.
During the COVID pandemic, some of us just got together, and Tay was put on her heart that we start like a women's inspiration group and just kind of pray for each other, and then our group kind of grew. And then along that, you know, we have several football moms in the group, and we just decided that the Smiths had a hard way to go.
Absolutely.
Mike had a severe heart attack, and it really just put a damper on things for them, and it affected more than just their family. It affected the football family, because the boys love their son, and you know, we just wanted to help them out. So Tay brought it to us to want to do a fundraiser for them, and the whole community just come together. It was crazy, and donated stuff. Everything that we have for our 4 baskets is donated from right here in Garrard County.
Fantastic.
And they have some very nice things in them. We've done it for how long? We've been raising the money? About a month, and we wanted to just do a little something to help them out, because you know, medical bills and everything just really take a toll. And so we're going to announce the winners.
Tonight is the night for the winners.
Let the drum roll.
Tonight is the night for the winners. We always we've never got the chance to do this. Nobody ever trusts us with this. So we enjoy getting to know this kind of stuff. We tried to figure out who was the homecoming queen, and they wouldn't give it to us.
Now, Scott, if they pull your name, you can't win.
Our first winner is Scott Boland. Congratulations. Well, tonight I wore my contacts, so I'm going to have to – Jeff has got my readers on. So the first winner is hang on. Who is it? There we go. Montrina Stump, number 1.
All right,
Montrina,
congratulations.
Basket number 1. As I had my contacts, I can't see anything. I'm getting old. Not quite as – I'm a little older than you, Andrea. But pull one out of there. Tell us who our second winner is tonight. As the second winner is going to be Amanda Sheehan.
Oh, Amanda Sheehan.
Man, look at here. Look at here. We still got plenty of time because of crazy rules in football. You get an extra 3 minutes. Who in the world? And
that's Scott's favorite.
That's my favorite. Oh, my gosh. I can see that one from here.
Yes.
Winner of number 3, Terry Feldman.
Oh, Terry Feldman.
I tell you, you better pick Nikki Norris, or she may have a fit down
she's
there.
She's starting to look like she's not real happy.
She is not going to be happy. And the winner is Nikki Norris, Amanda Daughtery.
Oh, okay.
Amanda Daughtery, thank you all so much.
So Scott, before man, thank you all so much.
We appreciate that.
For everything that you all have done. I've told Mike before, Mike coached my son Jake.
Sure.
And Jake still talks about Coach Mike.
Yeah, let's talk to Mike for just for a
get
second.
Mike on here. And, he just – Mike is just such a beloved figure in our community. And, man, I tell you, the first time I saw Mike after his issue, man, I had coach chills.
Yeah.
Just kind of seeing how you bounce back. And, man, we love you. We support you. Man, we're so happy you're here with us today.
I'm glad to be here.
I bet
it's
you
nice
are.
to be here. Yeah.
I bet you are. Talk to us a little bit about your football history. I know you got Trey out there playing.
Oh, yeah.
And we got another one's playing tomorrow.
Yeah, Lucas has a game tomorrow.
He's got a game tomorrow. So talk a little bit about your football history, because it runs deep in your family.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm from Jessamine County, and I played football over there. Yeah,
that's okay. My wife's there, Mom, so that's okay.
But I've come over and I've coached a lot of these kids since they were 4 and 5 years old. And
yeah.
It's great to see them grown up now.
Oh, absolutely.
So I enjoy that a lot.
Absolutely. Well, and here's the thing, you enjoy coaching. We all enjoy coaching. But the thing about it, when you went through something like you did, just to see the folks of the differences of the lives that you've touched.
Yes.
It
was amazing to see how many people there actually were.
It's amazing. And unfortunately, you don't get the opportunity to see that very often.
Yeah.
That's right. So thank you so much,
well,
because
thank you guys.
It makes such a difference in not only these kids in football, but their lives in general.
Yeah.
Mine
too. Makes
absolutely.
mine better.
And that's what makes Garrett County special.
That's right.
We constantly talk about this. Man, it's just a special place. Strong bonds of community, strong bonds of relationships, and kind of seeing the community kind of come together, support a family that they love. And it's pretty nice seeing your son out there playing.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That's right.
Yeah, that's my recovery right now. Just come to the ball field.
Well, I'll tell you what, Trey gets there quickly. He gets there quickly. He closes out as well as anybody.
Got to watch out for little brother. He's coming.
I know.
Touchdown run. We gave him a shout-out.
Yeah, he won.
He scored to win a touchdown.
Did. I loved it. I'll hear all about it from the Camp Dick girls that are down there, without a doubt. Mike, great to see you, man. Thank you so much. God bless you, and your family.
Appreciate it, brother.
We're going to take one more break. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football on Golden Lion Sports Network. Much time? No, we're good.
Homeowner, I didn't know anything about the loan process, so that's why we decided to go with First Southern.
Process with First Southern was exactly how I pictured it.
They were just very welcoming and made me feel like I had known them forever the minute that I walked through the door.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, no one sells it better.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Farmers National Bank believes investing in education is the best way to build a stronger community. Good luck to all the Garrett County students in the classroom and on the playing fields. Go Lions!
Like now.
And welcome back, folks, as your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 14, Anderson County Bearcats 8, and we have with us a Garrett County Golden Lion. I'm not even going to bring up the Anderson County Bearcats.
He's a Garrett County
Garrett County Golden Lion.
I like to say, the lion can leave the pride, but the pride never leaves the lion.
That's what I'm talking about.
Preach it.
So, Alex, tell us a little bit about you, folks that may not already know you. I know we've got some folks in Lawrenceburg that are listening, tons of folks in Garrett County. Tell us a little bit about you and what you've done in your life so far.
Sure. So, proud Garrett County alum. I graduated in 2011. Was lucky enough to play for a lot of guys on this staff during that time. The man up here in the booth with me, Coach Centers, he basically drugged me out to the football field and said, "You're going to play." And I was like, "Yes, sir. Okay."
Can't say anything no to that.
No,
right?
Absolutely not, especially when he drags you by your ear. So he dragged me up to the football field, and he said, "Son, you're going to play?" And I said, "Yes, sir." And I owe that man a lot because he put me into college. He put me into Hanover, and I got to play all 4 years up there, graduate with my degree, and I owe him a lot for that. So, and Coach Crutchfield is on that staff as well.
So I owe the staff a lot.
So kind of talk to us about kind of what you're doing now, Alex.
Sure. So raising my beautiful family. We're in Lawrenceburg.
So brag on the family for a minute.
Yeah, of course. I got 2 beautiful babies. Claire is 3 and Jack's 1.
Wow.
They're driving me nuts, but I love them to death. I got a beautiful wife that drains my wallet too.
Oh,
but,
man.
Welcome to the real
world. I tell you what, he's not quit talking about his wife up here.
I know.
I mean,
I'm
this
proud
guy
of
loves
him.
his wife.
I'm proud of him.
Yeah, I tell you, he must have a good
He learned that from his dad.
His dad.
I learned a lot from him. But yeah, beautiful family. Cleaning up the streets in Lexington now. All around, man, doing well.
How long have you been with the police department in Lexington?
So almost a year now. Getting out there and trying to do what we can. Just getting through the academy, getting out, doing the FTO phase, kind of learning the mean streets, if you will. Just trying to get out, protect community, and do what we can.
And you know, I mean, this goes without saying, but your all's job obviously is never easy.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, it's never easy. But in a city like Lexington, which seems over the last 10 years or so has become concerningly tougher.
Right.
You know, so for you, what's it like, man? Going out there and you never know. Like every stop, you never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely. I mean, you always have to keep your head on a swivel. Much like out here on the field, you got to kind of expect the unexpected. But Lexington, bar none. I mean, the academy's tough, but you learn how to take care of yourself. You're trained properly for any situation, and you treat everything with due regard until you realize that you don't really have to be on a high level. But so far, so good. I'll keep praying that it stays that way.
Absolutely, without a doubt. And we're so thankful for folks like you,
so appreciative
all your brothers and sisters that are out there with you, man. Tell us a little bit about the football here, what you're seeing so far. Garrard County up 14-8. This is your first time seeing the Golden Lions this year?
Yeah, so unfortunately, I don't get out much. I'm kind of chained to my house for whatever reason. But I think right now Garrard is doing a great job of kind of controlling the middle of the field.
That's right.
And I think right now with the way that Anderson kind of plays their offense, they kind of remind me, we used to play Estill County every year, and they were like 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
That's good analogy.
So, yeah, Anderson is
very similar.
Anderson's a little fancier than Estill used to be with their old wing tee, but if you can kind of put them behind the chains, you set yourself up for success. And if you can control the edges, I think Garrard will hold on to this game and kind of control it from here.
Well, I don't know how it works out with
Go
Cam
Peak.
There we go.
Go to the house.
Flags on the play. 20-10.
Let's go.
Touchdown. Garrard County.
There we go.
Wow.
Cam Peak, 92 yards. He said, take that, Aunt Holly.
Absolutely.
As he had Aunt Holly up here earlier just before Alex as they were speaking, and she was talking about Cam Peak. Well, Coach, I don't know what the academy and now being as a officer holds for you, but when you're ready to coach football, I'm sure Coach Spencer, Crutchfield, and a whole bunch will have you, man.
Oh, I'd love to help any way I can. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, thanks for joining us, buddy. God bless you. Be careful out there.
Appreciate you, man.
Be
Appreciate
safe
you,
out
Thank
there.
you.
That is Alex Freeman, as his dad was a longtime educator here in Garrard County. Alex was a graduate here, as Zach Daly is up and good.
Perfect.
Takes your Irving Groove scoreboard now. Garrard County 21, Anderson County 8. We'll take another break, and we'll be back. This is Garrard County Golden Lion football on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We are a hometown community pharmacy with old-fashioned values, experience, and the latest technology and resources. Sutton Pharmacy, dedicated to providing the very best for you. Go Lions!
Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us.
Whitaker Bank has always been more than just a bank. We're a locally owned, community-driven institution made up of your friends and neighbors. And of course, Golden Lion fans just like you. Garrard County and Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Has the ball teed up for the Golden Lions.
And welcome back, folks, as Camp Peak goes 92 yards for Garrett County score. Woo. And it is 21-8. Garrett County as Zach Daly tacks on his third extra point as he continues to be perfect on the season, 9 for 9, as it's going to be a squib kick quickly to Tyler McKeechin, and he will fall on it. We'll be 1st and 10 Bearcats.
Hey, so Judy Gardner has checked in.
Judy Gardner.
I think she's here, but she's
here.
definitely kind of checking in. We were blessed to kind of meet Judy here
That's
today,
right.
and she's a faithful listener, and glad that she's up here from
awesome.
Georgia.
From Rome, Georgia. Up here
Georgia.
watching Hayden.
So you think she tells everybody she's from Rome?
I thought I would. I mean, when in Rome, right? I mean, listen, if I'm from Rome, if I was from Paris over there, I'd be like, Parlez-vous français. I'm from Paris, Kentucky.
Hey, big thanks to the folks that fed us tonight, dude.
Absolutely,
Oh,
man. Such a great folks, as we sure appreciate that. 1st and 10. As the Bearcats are in shotgun formation, as Eli Castle awaiting the snap. Going to give it to Higgins quickly off the left side. As he's going to be wrapped up by Nate Daugherty. As Daugherty absolutely blew that play up.
So I tell you that's the defense scouting and kind of recognizing a play. And Nathaniel Daugherty, that wasn't a blitz. That was kind of what they would almost call a run blitz. When he recognizes that run, that play kind of coming forward, Coach Hester's kind of already built inside. You attack.
Right.
And boy, Nathaniel Daugherty attacked that running back for a big 2-yard loss there for Anderson County.
I've been saying this to anybody that will listen. These kids play so hard.
Oh, man. I was just talking about that before the game with Chris Crutchfield.
They play so hard. I absolutely, enjoy watching that. As Castle in shotgun formation, 2nd and 12, as he's going to drop back to throw his throw opposite way.
Oh!
The pass was almost picked off.
Goodness.
It's going to be fumbled. No, they're going to say it's incomplete.
Wow.
I actually thought he might have caught it and possessed the football and then fumbled it, but it looks like that's going to bring up 3rd and 12 for the goal lines. Really nice call by the umpire there, as he was right on top of that one.
And I tell you, J.T. Parsons read that screen pass perfectly and almost intercepted that. That would have been an absolute huge play for Garrett County. Crystal Floyd is checking in and watching.
Yeah.
The Pizzutos are watching from Harrogate, Tennessee, Lincoln Memorial University.
Yeah, absolutely. I know what they're doing down there, as they're down there visiting their lovely daughter, as one of our fantastic. We love the Pizzutos. There's a long pass. It's going to be thrown to the right side. It's going to be caught, but it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be caught, but it goes out of bounds.
Boy, he came down with that football.
What a great catch that time by Nehemiah Wilson.
Man, give Wilson a ton of credit right
And
there.
I'll tell you, he went up high to catch that football, but his momentum just carried it out of bounds, as the official was right on top of it as it went out of bounds, and now it'll be 4th down and 12 as the Bearcats are set to punt this one away.
Anthony Dodson has checked in, appreciating Holly Peak and Exit Realty. Bold Move being a sponsor. Mike Grimes has checked in saying, let's go GC.
Ooh. Snap was low. Nice job getting the snap off, as Hayden Hellman is going to catch it and follow the blocking of I can't remember see exactly who that was. Oh, that was who was that? Was Chandler Payne. He waited on him to turn around.
One of our favorite people, Coach Nancy Holland, has checked
yes,
in,
Nancy.
saying go GC.
Yeah, I love Nancy and her husband. They're fantastic, great family. What a great family.
So Danny Irvin has checked in.
Yeah, Colonel.
Oh, that's awesome.
Colonel D.
He says I see W.K. Teeter is watching. 56 years ago, he and I were both high school seniors, and 56 years later, I'm still trying to figure out why I took trigonometry. Now, did you pass trigonometry?
Dude, I couldn't spell trigonometry. Well, let's take the class. Handoff this time to Malachi Simmons. He's going to hit off the left side. Get a good block there. Nice job. So you got a 1st down and more into Anderson County territory. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line of Anderson County.
We talked about this, Scott, but, man, the Garrett County goal lines, man, they are playing their hearts out tonight. And I've had numerous texts from people that's in the end zone watching the games and in the crowd just kind of wanting us to kind of see what this crowd looks like. We mentioned this at the beginning of the game. You can really feel the energy from the crowd. You can feel the energy from the sideline. And all that energy is being transferred down on the field for the goal lines.
Die House Stadium, folks. We couldn't wait to get back here. 1st and 10 as Parsons is going to hand it off to Cam Peak as Cam is going to get lots of room.
Are you kidding me?
Cam Peak. He went out. Goes out of bounds. Fumbles it out of bounds. But after a gain of about 21-yard lines, 19 to 20 yards, as we'll say. What a great run.
So we've talked about how explosive and how quick Cam is, and he is. But I tell you right now, he stopped on a dime. He shifted his hips. He kind of took off and made an Anderson County Bearcat miss, and then he stiffed arm and was able to kind of gain another 10 yards for the goal lines.
Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 21, Anderson County 8, 9:56 to go here in the third quarter. Justin Parsons in pistol formation with Malachi Simmons just behind him. Trips to his right as he's going to hand one off to Malachi Simmons as Malachi is going to rumble and stumble for about 6. Anderson County tackled there by Will Roddy as he does a nice job filling the hole.
Guys, is this the biggest crowd we've had? I think it's the biggest crowd I've seen since I have been down here with you guys.
I agree. I mean, it is a nice
It is a super nice crowd.
You know, great job right there by Caleb Centers kind of moving his guy off the ball there, and great job by Malachi kind of kicking it in there and gaining some big yardage for Garrett County. I want to kind of give some shout out and thanks for our sponsors. Bob Allen Motor Mall, appreciate them being a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Our man Ron Howard sitting right in front of us from Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Appreciate you, Ron.
Hand off to Malachi Simmons this time. Nowhere really to go. Does a nice job of just getting 1 or 2 as much as he could. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 3 from about the 12-yard line as the clock continues to run. 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Garrett County trying to punch it in for the second time in this quarter.
Jennifer Hunt has checked in saying goal lines. Appreciate
Hunt
energy.
Yes, we do.
Everything that you do to make this happen.
Absolutely. One of our fantastic, and we can't thank, I mean, I know we thank them, but we can't thank them enough for giving us the opportunity to bring this programming to you guys for all of the athletes in Garrett County. Malachi Simmons this time is going to cut one back up the middle. He's going to get the first down and more, where the pile is finally pushed backwards, but it'll be 1st and goal for Garrett County from about the 6-yard line, it looks like. It'll be 1st and goal for a Bob Allen first down.
I tell you, the Garrett County offensive line just doing a great job out there. You got Tristan Murphy, you got Houston Cloud, you got Caleb Centers, you got Andrew Sparks, you got Mason Sula. You know, a lot of times those linemen don't really get a lot of glory. In fact, they really don't care about a lot of glory. They just want to kind of hit somebody and get physical within that tackle box there. But man, doing a great job of controlling the line of scrimmage.
They're kind of imposing their will right now as they get to where they want to go. Hand off this time, Malachi Simmons. Down the left side, touchdown! Garrett County!
Wow.
Malachi Simmons goes untouched from 6 yards out to move your Urban Group scoreboard to Garrett County 27, Anderson County 8. 8:01 to go here in the third quarter. Zach Daly back out to attempt his 4th extra point on the night as he is 3 for 3 on the night.
Willie Hoskins has checked in saying, go Garrett.
Willie Hoskins. I tell you what, Willie's a longtime educator in Lincoln County, but he is Garrett County through and through. As a rough snap there. Great job by Hayden Element to get that one down. And another one through the uprights for Zach Daly, as that puts him 4 for 4 on the night, 10 for 10 on the year. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 28, Anderson County 8. 8:01 to go here in the third quarter. You're listening to Garrett County Golden Lion Football on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen Motor Mall is a proud sponsor of Garrett County football. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it. And that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
I'm Holly Peak with Exit Realty, your hometown realtor. I love seeing old friends and meeting new. Buying, selling, I know the value of our area. Our 3D virtual tour will sell your home fast. Like you, I'm sold on the Golden Lions.
And welcome back, folks, as Garrett County scores again. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads 28 Garrett County, 8 for Anderson County. 1st and 10, Anderson County.
So I tell you right now, Elijah Coffey did a great job in getting down there and making that tackle. And I tell you, we had mom and dad up here earlier, but Trey Smith did a real nice job of kind of keeping the perimeter, kind of making sure the Anderson County kickoff returner couldn't kind of bounce it outside. So when he cut it back inside, Elijah was there to kind of clean him up and make a big tackle for Garrett County.
Former Garrett County alum and Garrett County Sheriff's Deputy Josh Gibson will have Smashing Smoke up here October 7th at our next home game, as he does a lot of he smokes meat but smokes multiple things, and if you've not had that, folks, you're missing out, as you will absolutely love it.
I eat so much that it's true that smoking kills you. You know?
That's pretty good. I'll give you that. I'm pretty good. Well, you'll like this kind of stuff, as it's going to be a snap and a roll out to the left side, as the throw is going to be just short, as Castle was trying to connect with number 20, and we do not have number 20, so I apologize.
I tell you, Chandler Payne did a great job kind of covering there for Garrett County, kind of making, not allowing a window to kind of develop there for the for that for the pass reception there. So great job by Chandler Payne covering. I had a chance to kind of meet some of Chandler's family there at halftime.
Chandler's mom.
Oh my goodness, we love kind of meeting everybody.
I told her, I said, we're not had as many Chandler Payne shout outs on here tonight as we normally do. She said, well, most everybody's already here. So that was really cool. 2nd and 10, Anderson County, as Garrett County has done a nice job defensively after that one trick play that got Anderson County into the end zone. Anderson County switching sides twice, as they're going to hand off this time to Higgins. This is going to hand off quickly, like a double handoff to number 3, which we don't have that name. Also, a shout out to our Lady Lions women's golf team, as they'll be competing in the region on Tuesday at Oak Ridge. Sydney Travis Sr., Abigail Travis, Laney Montgomery, Abby Bailey, and Kylie Kobernick. The Lady Lions are coached by Jason Bailey and Sam Travis. Good luck to the Lady Lions Tuesday at golf regionals.
Good luck, no doubt about that. So Sue Stevenson has checked in saying, let's go GC. Fred has checked in from the stands. Go Lions, Kim and I are both in the stands.
He's saying 4 for 4 tonight, baby, as Zach continues to just pipe them through for us. Handoff is going to be inside. Great job defensively by none other than Trenton Ison.
How many times have we said his name?
I'm telling you, Trenton almost took the handoff from the quarterback. He was on the wrong side, or he could have took the handoff from the quarterback. He was in the backfield so quickly.
TJ Burnside saying, let's go GC.
TJ,
hey,
baby. TJ, my man.
Larry Cottle's checked in.
He's listening in from the riverbanks as he's down there making sure on the pond. All the muskrats are down there. He's chasing them around tonight. Big Lair, looking forward to.
He's got a few TPs on his property.
He's got a couple of TPs here and there, trying to see. He's really worried about Ohio State and Toledo tomorrow. Toledo probably going to beat Ohio State, but that's okay. It's kind of a national thing when Toledo comes to town. 4th and 4 for the Bearcats, trying to draw Garrett County offside. Doesn't happen, and they'll take a timeout, and we will too. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 28, Anderson County 8, 6:07 to go in the third quarter. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Aren't they in the same league with Toledo? Youngstown.
I'm a homeowner. I didn't know anything about the loan process, so that's why we decided to go with First Southern.
Process with First Southern was exactly how I pictured it.
They were just very welcoming and made me feel like I had known them forever the minute that I walked through the door.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, no one sells it better.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Farmers National Bank, believes investing in education is the best way to build a stronger community. Good luck to all the Garrett County students in the classroom and on the playing fields. Go Lions!
And welcome back, folks. Passing here on 4th down as quarterback is Castle is going to pull it down and get the first down and more as he gets into Anderson County territory. As good job our secondary as all the receivers were covered up.
Almost too good of a job by the secondary.
Almost too good of a job by the secondary as he was able to tuck and run.
And Castle did a great job of kind of reading that he didn't have an open receiver down the field, so he did. He kind of tucked it and kind of picked up a big first down for Anderson County. So we have Eric Comley has checked in.
Eric Comley.
Said he loves gravy. I like gravy, too.
I tell you what, I love gravy, too. He did a great job at the soccer broadcast the other night.
He's a natural.
Stepping in just unannounced. I mean, he just came in like he had been here forever. As Castle's looking to throw, as he's going to have number 2 out into the flats as that is carried because he got finally tackled and went out of bounds. That was Klink, the 5'10", 174-pound senior, for a gain of about 19.
So they did, and that was a screen. So Anderson County knew that Garrett County's defensive line has really been getting some pressure on the quarterback. So kind of try to use that as a disadvantage for Garrett County, running the screen, kind of picking up a big first down for Anderson County. TJ Burnside saying go GC.
TJ's my man. TJ's doing a lot of basketball officiating. He does a really good job. We sure appreciate that.
Daniel Ray, go Garrett.
Big D. Daniel Ray's Garrett County alum. 1st and 10, Bearcats. Eli Castle, the sophomore, as quarterback. As I always think they're getting ready to snap it when they all take off moving like that. There's the snap, the handoff to Higgins off left side, another handoff on the inside, and nowhere to go as Andrew Sparks and Bryce Bullock are there quickly.
They made a sandwich.
Absolutely stopped him on a dime.
Want to give a special shout out here. Dwayne Holland.
Yes.
Dwayne.
Is kind of checking in, watching us, and watching the goal lines from the hospital.
Great dude.
Dwayne, I tell you what, buddy, I constantly pray for you, buddy. I love you.
Amen.
Continue the fight, man. We sure hope to see you soon.
Absolutely.
Kind of hang in there, my friend.
Absolutely. Love Dwayne and Nancy and their family. Just some absolutely great people. And we sure are praying for you, Dwayne, you and your lovely wife, Nancy. 2nd and 14 for the Bearcats as Castle this time is going to hand off to Higgins off the right side. It's got a little bit of room as Cam Peak's finally going to get a hold of him. Not until after a gain of about 8 or 9.
Yeah, I think Coach Chester's a little upset. I think there was a holding penalty miss there on the perimeter. So, and then Coach Chester's telling the play, Nathaniel, just fight through it, kind of fight through it.
3rd and 4 for Garrett County Golden Lions. Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 28. Anderson County 8, 4:08 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Kendall Playforth has checked in, saying go GC.
I'll tell you what, man. So I'll tell you a story about Kendall here in just a second. As here's a snap, going to hand off quickly to number 3 out the left side as Eltman's going to try to get a hold of him and does quickly.
Wow, what a play.
So Kendall used to play back in the day, and we won't say the year, but he's a little bit older than me. But he's got a twin brother, and they were both about the size of Trenton, right? And I mean, they would absolutely bring the wood. I mean, they would absolutely just smash it. Now, Kendall, back in the day, it was a little bit different. We didn't have all the video and that kind of thing, but they knew when they were coming. They had those Playforth twins, is what they called them.
Goodness.
And when they came
Sounds
to play,
my kind of guys.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. As it is fantastic. Love seeing the Garrett County alum. 4th and 4 for the Garrett County for the Anderson County Bearcats in Garrett County territory. Big down here as Castle looking over the defense for Garrett County. Going to hand off to Higgins off left side. He's got a hole over there. Gets hit, gets the first down and more as he slips away.
Nice run.
As he will be in for a touchdown. Garrett County had 2 or 3 chances there, but Higgins runs with a purpose as he scores the 2nd touchdown of the night for Anderson County.
Our good friend Jim Freeman's up in the press box with us here tonight. We've been talking a lot during timeouts. Just really impressed with Higgins. Really nice player for Anderson County. When he took that handoff there, he had a purpose of getting in the end zone, and he got in for a big score for Anderson County.
Anderson County keeps the offense on the field, trying to convert their 2nd two-point conversion. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 28, Anderson County 14, as they're going to hand off this time to number 3, which is going to get close, but does not get in. It does not get in. So your Urban Group scoreboard will stay at 28-14, 3:06 to go in the third quarter. You're listening to Garrett County Golden Lion football on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We are a hometown community pharmacy with old-fashioned values, experience, and the latest technology and resources. Sutton Pharmacy, dedicated to providing the very best for you. Go Lions!
Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us.
Whitaker Bank has always been more than just a bank. We're a locally owned, community-driven institution made up of your friends and neighbors. And of course, Golden Lion fans just like you. Garrard County and Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
And welcome back, folks. Garrett County awaiting the kickoff from Anderson County as they are still leading on the Urban Group scoreboard by the score of 28-14.
Randy and Stacy McGuffey has checked in saying, let's go GC.
Yeah, I saw Stacy today walking across the street, and I was thinking as I saw her walk across the street how cool it is. Like we had Peak up here, these hometown folks, as she has Southern roots uptown on the square, and it's just great to see those folks that are making their profession here in Garrett County. It's going to be an onside kick, going to be fielded by Garrett County. Looks like Hayden Elliman possibly. Yes, Hayden Elliman.
You know, if there's an onside kick, I really want it kicked to Hayden Elliman.
I agree.
I mean, man, not only does Hayden have great hands, he's just got a high football IQ, and you can just about be confident that he's going to recover the ball.
Jim Freeman, Robert Hanks says, hey, Cousin Jim, as he's listening in tonight, as Jim is smiling over here, as we won't give him the microphone because he can tell some stories and you may not. Is he a golfer? He's a girls golf coach. All right, Robert Hanks. And now golf is my language. I can talk that 1,000 times more than I can talk football. But we appreciate you looking in and watching in tonight as Garrett County's going to take the handoff to Malachi Simmons. Gains of about 1 or 2 as he was following Houston Cloud there, trying to get the blocking as Malachi's a little slow getting up.
He's so slow getting up. Anderson County is saying that there was a fumble, and the officials are saying that he was down.
Yeah, absolutely. As he was down, as it looks like this will bring up 2nd and 9 for Garrett County. As trying to get,
I tell you, with all the Houston Cloud looks like he's kind of twisted his ankle a little bit as well. So there's been a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm. Garrett County, the Urban Group scoreboard has Garrett County 28, Anderson County 14 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Garrett County's got to finish.
They do.
Right, the Garrett County's got to kind of keep the foot on the gas. Anderson County's a well-coached team. They're not going to quit playing. Garrett County needs to kind of keep moving the football and putting a lot of pressure on Anderson County.
2nd and 9 for the Golden Lions. Justin Parsons controlling the field for the Garrett County Golden Lions. Malachi Simmons just behind. As we're going to throw a screen pass out to Cam Peak. Gets one in the open as Cam is going to get knocked out of bounds.
First
down. Bob Allen first down and into Anderson County territory for a first down, Garrett County.
Appreciate the Urban Group. We've talked about the Colonel, and we had Cliff Ed on tonight. I appreciate everything the Urban Group does to support tonight's broadcast. Appreciate our friends at Farmers National Bank, Chris Davis. Appreciate everything that Chris and Farmers National Bank does to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast.
1st and 10, Garrett County in the Anderson County territory. As Justin Parsons is going to have Cam Peak to his left, Malachi Simmons to his right. 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go here in the third quarter. as a little bit of a busted play as Parsons is going to tuck it, lose maybe a yard, but not too bad. So it'll be 2nd and 11, Garrett County.
Appreciate Holly Peak Exit Realty. Again, we had Holly on at halftime there. Appreciate her coming back home and opening up her business and her sponsorship of tonight's broadcast. Our friends at Sutton Pharmacy being a big broadcast sponsor here tonight. Appreciate our partner there with Hometown Radio, WRNZ, and HometownLive.net. Our friend Jason Water at Central Kentucky TV. Appreciate all the partnerships making this broadcast a possibility.
2nd and 11, Garrett County Golden Lions, shotgun formation. As Parsons this time is going to hand off to Malachi Simmons following a great block by Sula. But he'll get back to about the original line of scrimmage as Sula loses his cleat.
And I think Sula looked like, should I come out? And the coach is just, I think Coach Crutchfield just turned the other way.
Put the shoe on.
He's like, no, we need you in this game.
Put the shoe on and get back in here. And Coach Crutchfield's going to call a timeout as Sula can't get it back on there. So we'll keep it right here.
Can I we talk about our great let me jump in here. We talk about our great sponsors every week, and I don't want to bring up, it's a great night for football.
Great night.
We get to bring this to everybody, and we talk about supporting our sponsors and letting them know how much you appreciate it, because there are people that would love to put something like this behind a paywall, which means they'd like for you guys to have to pay for this.
Absolutely.
That's right.
And because of the generosity of our sponsors and them realizing that they're able to target an engaged audience, you get to sit at home, watch it for free.
That's right, and you get to watch the replay, and you get to kind of keep enjoying the game kind of after that. And what Jeff is saying is exactly right. And folks, really go out when you go into these businesses this week. I mean, thank them.
Yeah,
thank them for the generosity.
See them in church, see them down the street.
Yeah, thank them for the support that they have for this broadcast and kind of allowing this to happen. The other challenge I'm going to make is, if you're listening to us, make sure you like Main Street Media TV's Facebook page. We want 1,000 likes.
Yep.
Coach Boland has already said he'll shave his head if he gets to 1,000 likes. So, folks, if you want to see Scott with his shaved head, let's get 1,000 likes. Make sure you follow. Make sure you sign up for notifications. And so when Main Street Media TV on the Golden Line Sports Network goes live, you'll be able to follow.
3rd and 10, Garrett County in the Anderson County territory from the 47-yard line. Parsons looking out to the right side, has Peak. He's going to throw it down the middle. He's got it. Hayden Element, get in there. Hayden, touchdown, Garrett County. Everybody, including myself, thought they were going to throw it in the flat to Can Peak. And Hayden Element, streaking down the middle of the field, was wide open. Urban Group scoreboard reads 34, Garrett County 14. Anderson County, 51 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
Cynthia Russell has checked in saying, go Zach Daly, watching from Florida.
Oh, yeah. Listen, she's rubbing it in that she's in Florida. She was at the soccer game the other night, and she is a retired educator, and we so appreciate her and everybody as Zach puts another one in.
Wow.
Kick is good.
As
Automatic.
is 5 for 5 on the night. Great job by Hayden Element getting that one down as well. We'll take a 1-minute break. Garrett County leads on your Urban Group scoreboard, 35-14. 51 seconds to go here in the third quarter. You're listening to Garrett County Golden Lion Football, Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen Motor Mall is a proud sponsor of Garrett County football. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it. And that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
I'm Holly Peak with Exit Realty, your hometown realtor. I love seeing old friends and meeting new. Buying, selling, I know the value of our area. Our 3D virtual tour will sell your home fast. Like you, I'm sold on the Golden Lions.
Hang on, here we go.
And welcome back, folks, as Zach Daly is set to kick off again for the Garrett County Golden Lions. As this has been a great night offensively for Garrett County, as they've been able to score on multiple possessions. And it's going to be a squib kick, going to be picked up by Wilson out to the right side. As he's going to be ran down by Nathaniel Dartery, but not until he gets to the 50-yard line. Nice return there by Wilson, as looks like it'll be 1st and 10, Anderson County.
So I tell you what, Scott, great play call there by head coach Spencer Crutchfield. The Garrard running game's been effective. The Garrard passing game had been effective out in the flats. So coach called basically a play. Just about 3 or 4 receivers kind of ran a fade, which means they just kind of ran down the field. And I'll be honest, about every one of them was wide open.
No doubt.
And man, what a pass by Parsons, kind of put it into Hayden Element. Great catch, great run, way to put it in the end zone for Garrett County.
Anderson County will be 1st and 10. Anderson County right at the 50-yard line, as they are trying to score here to get back into this football game. As Garrett County defensively has done a really nice job tonight. And there's going to be
movement.
Movement.
Yeah. What? I think they got.
I'm not sure what he's saying.
He's got 12.
12 guys on the field. And that's too many.
Yeah, you can't play with 12.
Can't play with 12.
Yeah, you can only play with 11.
So that'll be 1st and 15.
Damon Thornton has checked in.
Yeah, I love Damon.
Go GC.
Garrett County Golden Line alum, as he is one of the fantastic folks that's helped build this program over the years.
He has.
And we certainly appreciate that.
Our friend India Harvey.
India.
You think she's on her back porch?
I tell you, she is home. She's excited.
I mean, she can watch the game from her back porch.
Homecoming. She has a homecoming dance tomorrow night. I mean, everybody is pumped up about that. 1st and 15, Anderson County. As they're awaiting the snap is Eli Castle, sophomore quarterback, with Higgins just to his right. This time he's going to roll out to his left, trying to get throwing the flag. He's going to be picked off. He's going to be picked off by Chandler Payne, and Chandler is going to get down to about the 5-yard line, 10-yard line. Where it'll be 1st and 10, Garrett County with 31 seconds to go. Chandler Payne with an interception. Great job defensively.
And somebody's down for the goal lines.
By Garrett County. Can't tell who that is over there that is down. Somebody with
I think they got the wind knocked out of them. That's I think what happened.
Yeah, that happens. Again, don't forget, folks, October 7th, Smash and Smoke at Josh Gibson will be up here with all of their smoke meats. If you are excited about smoke meats, you will definitely want to be around on that particular night.
I mean, who isn't? Right?
I can't tell.
I mean,
I love
smoked meat.
Love smoked meat. I mean, that is the night, and he's getting up, and that is Caleb Centers. As Caleb is
he's tough as nails.
Yeah, I think he got the air knocked out of him.
Jay Cloud saying, "Go Houston," number 71, watching from Georgia.
Man, Jay Cloud, that is Houston's dad, as he's tuning in. As Jay has seen many sporting events over his day.
Man, great family.
A great family. Jay's a super dude. Houston is such a great kid, super respectful. Got to talk to him today, and my goodness, how big Houston has grown from when I had him at Camp Dick.
Great kid.
I mean, he's about 6 inches taller than when I had him at Camp Dick. But yeah, what a great family. What a great job by Garrett County as well.
Jason Barker's checked in saying, "Go GC."
Jason Barker, let's go GC. As Jason's a Garrett County alum, as on the basketball hard court. What am I saying there? Hardwood. I couldn't hard court, hard floor, hard anything. Hardwood, as he was a standout basketball star for the Garrett County Golden Lions back in the day, as he was a really, really good football player. Parsons under center.
The wing tee.
Parsons under center with the wing tees. He's going to flip it to Cam Peak. Out the left side, not much there. Tried to reverse, and you really can't reverse much when you're going to have everybody going to be following you. It's going to be a loss of about 5 or 6 for Garrard County.
Yeah, not a whole lot there. Garrard County kind of comes out a little bit of a different formation running the wing tee right there.
Maybe a loss of 10. Bring it up 2nd and 20 for the Garrard County Golden Lions from the 22-yard line. That'll be the last play here the third quarter. Garrard County going into the fourth quarter on your Urban Group scoreboard, leading 35-14. And we'll be back. This is Garrard County Golden Lion football on Golden Lion Sports Network.
I'm a homeowner. I didn't know anything about the loan process, so that's why we decided to go with First Southern.
Process with First Southern was exactly how I pictured it.
They were just very welcoming, and I feel like I had known them forever the minute that I walked through the door.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Farmers National Bank believes investing in education is the best way to build a stronger community. Good luck to all the Garrard County students in the classroom and on the playing fields. Go Lions!
And welcome back, folks, as it is time to start tonight's fourth quarter as Garrard County Golden Lions continue to lead the Anderson County Bearcats 35-14. Our cheerleaders, Coach, we worked on this today at the pep rally. Everybody responding to our cheerleaders.
Well coached.
Well
the
coached.
Cheerleaders
Just a
are
machine.
well coached.
Just a machine, I tell you.
You know who the coach is, don't you?
Yeah, I know. Just a machine down there. But
she was a guest last week.
That's right. She was a guest.
That's some brownie points there.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Anderson and Dave Hoskins set me up, I'm afraid. 2nd and 20.
It's going to be offsides on Garrard County.
Play is going to be called dead. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
It was a special guest.
Yeah, it was a special guest.
Did that get you some brownie points, Scott?
No, I mean, not really.
Did you mess it up on the way home?
I probably did. I probably did. If you can mess anything up, I am an expert at that. 2nd and 25 for the Garrard County Golden Lions.
Sheila Barnes has checked in saying, great.
Great. Hey, listen, we love that. As Sheila, if I'm not mistaken, she checked in last week at Frankfort and said that was where she was living. So she's watching Garrard County Golden Lions from the capital city. It's going to be a handoff to Cam Peak off the right side as he's racing down. He's got a gap. As he's got lots of gap. He's going to be
That's
pulled
a horse
down
tackle.
Yes, it is.
For a horse tackle. So we're going to have 2 flags on the play.
So I tell you what, Scott, a lot of times in football they say, he kind of runs like he's running downhill. And Cam Peak just ran that ball like he was running downhill. He kind of found that little gap there. The offensive line did a great job. Mason Sula and Andrew Sparks did a great job getting out there and kind of securing the perimeter. And, man, when Cam saw just a little gap, man, there was an explosion to kind of get through there and pick up some big yardage for Garrard County.
Tell you what, he and Malachi Simmons really complement each other very well with
I agree with that.
With their
two
running
weapons.
styles.
Man, 2 weapons.
With their running styles. Malachi is more of a pounder and gets those yardages when he needs it. And Cam just absolutely turns on the speed. So it'll be 1st and goal, Garrard County from the 7, leading 35-14.
Matt Porter. Man says he really loves watching these broadcasts, cheering on the defense with Coach Hester. And I agree, Matt. I sure hope this one belongs to the good guys here tonight.
No doubt about that, Matt. Dye House Stadium's a special place to watch football games.
Special night tonight.
On Friday nights for the Golden Lions under the lights. 1st and goal from the 7. Parsons is going to hand off this time to Cam Peak. He's going to get in. Wow. Touchdown, Cam Peak. As Garrard County with another score. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrard County 41, Anderson County 14. Zach Daly back on the field to attempt his 6th extra point tonight. as he has been perfect, 5 for 5 up until this point. Hayden Elliman, it goes without saying, but it also goes many times when we don't talk about it, how good his hands are.
Oh, man.
He does such a good job. He is really, really good at that. Good snap, good hold, and kick is up, and it is good. And that runs your Garrett County score on your Urban Group scoreboard. Garrett County 42, Garrett County 14. 11:24 to go here in the fourth quarter, and we'll be back. Garrett County Golden Lion football. Golden Lion Sports Network.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We are a hometown community pharmacy with old-fashioned values, experience, and the latest technology and resources. Sutton Pharmacy, dedicated to providing the very best for you. Go Lions!
Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us.
Whitaker Bank has always been more than just a bank. We're a locally owned, community-driven institution made up of your friends and neighbors. And of course, Golden Lion fans just like you. Garrard County and Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
And welcome back, folks, as Garrett County is set to kick off to the Anderson County Bearcats. Again, as Zach Daly puts the foot to it, it's going to be picked up by Wilson at about the 15-yard line, trying to follow the blocking of the right side. He's got lots of room as he has one person to beat, and that is Zach Daly, as he does a nice job slowing him down.
He slowed him down.
And just enough to get the rest of his team in here to finalize the tackle. Good job. Big shout out to my good friends in Georgia, Barry and Becky Kincaid, listening in tonight as they are Garrett County fans. Becky's a Garrett County alum, but Barry, coach, get this, he in school in Georgia was a coach, a teacher, an athletic director for many, many years. Football coach, head football coach, assistant football coach, all that stuff. I'm trying to get him to move back here as his family is still up here. Colin.
We'd love to have you back.
Caleb, they have great family. They have 6 kids here in Garrett County, but we're trying to get him back up here and plugged in. But Barry and Becky Kincaid, we miss you guys. Look forward to seeing you soon. 1st and 10, Anderson County, as Castle's going to roll out to his right. He's got a wide open receiver in the end zone, and that is a touchdown to number 6, Justin Barber, as a really nice pitch and catch that time from Castle to Barber.
Yeah, a little play action pass there. Kessler did a nice job of kind of throwing a catchable ball there. You know, Anderson County just capitalized on a real nice return. So, you know, Anderson County had great field position there and scores on the first play of that drive.
Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 42, Anderson County 20, 11:05 to go in the contest. Anderson County stays on the field for a 2-point conversion. Castle awaiting the snap as he's going to fake the handoff and try to get inside, but a great tackle by Hayden Elliman. Great job as he come up and just absolutely stop the hole. So your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 42, Anderson County 20, 11:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football, Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen Motor Mall is a proud sponsor of Garrett County football. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
I'm Holly Peak with Exit Realty, your hometown realtor. I love seeing old friends and meeting new. Buying, selling, I know the value of our area. Our 3D virtual tour will sell your home fast. Like you, I'm sold on the Golden Lions.
And welcome back, folks, as Anderson County is set to kick off to the Garrard County Golden Lions after their third score of the night. Garrard County continues to lead 42-20. Your Urban Group scoreboard, 11:05 to go in this contest. As Anderson County is going to onside kick it. It's going to be handled by Hayden Ellerman. Does a nice job putting both hands on or both arms and covering the football as he takes off with it. I feel like, just like you did, if they're going to onside kick it to Hayden Ellerman.
Every single time.
Every time. Garrard County, Coach Hurt checking in tonight says,
Mr.
let's
Garrard
go
County.
GC. He says, could it be a school record for the most extra points kicked in a game? Honestly, we were just talking about that. I don't know that it's not.
I wish Zach was on my fantasy team.
Well, I wish he was on my fantasy team, too. We'll ask Daniel Hopkins here in just a minute, as Daniel Hopkins is our resident historian and record keeper. So we'll get his take on it here in just a minute, Coach Hurd, and get back with you. 1st and 10, Garrard County Golden Lions, as Malachi Simmons is going to be tripped up. Looks like kind of tripped over a couple of his own guys as the play just kind of took off to the left.
And Anderson did a nice job of kind of getting some penetration there and kind of getting low and kind of clogging up those running lanes for Garrard County. Appreciate our friends at First Southern National Bank.
Sir.
I'm not going. Well, I wasn't going to name a person, but someone had a nice picture in a Garrard County shirt.
He did. He did. I'll name him. I'll call him out. It don't bother me.
He looked good in Garrard County colors.
As good as David Grigson could look. He looked just like that in Garrard County colors. I love it. I have all these folks like he and Derek Lynch and all these guys coming out of the woodwork, Garrard County fans. Handoff this time to Cam Peak up the right side. Not much cooking there as Anderson County gets penetration on back-to-back plays. As it's going to be 3rd and 11 for Garrard County, for Garrard County from their own 43-yard line.
Urban Group scoreboard has 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Garrard County 42, Anderson County 20. Appreciate our friends at Toyota of Somerset.
Absolutely.
Toyota of Somerset's been a great sponsor from the inception of our broadcasting.
Garrard County has got the clock continuing to run as it's under 10 minutes now, 9:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. Garrard County looking to get their first victory of the season as Justin Parsons is going to hand one off to Malachi Simmons as he's got lots of room as he just absolutely runs over a kid as he gets into Anderson County territory and falls forward for what I thought was the first down. Looks like he's going to be about a yard short.
Man, and the sideline and maybe even more so the press box here.
Wow.
My goodness, he lost 2 yards on that spot.
That was a really rough spot as looked like Malachi was well over that spot, but it'd be all right if we can get those 2 yards here.
And folks, one of the things that if you're noticing here, we've got a brand new scoreboard. Our friends at Whitaker Bank made a big time investment, and man, that scoreboard looks fantastic. Thank you, Whitaker Bank.
Justin Parsons going to put Cam Peak in motion as now we're going to have movement on the Garrard County. Guess that's going to be on the Garrard County left side of the offensive line.
And then, this might change what Coach Crutchfield was wanting to do. I think he felt very comfortable kind of going for the first down here. So it'll be interesting to see if he maintains wanting to kind of go for first down or if he lets Parsons kind of punt. I tell you, that spot cost Garrett 2 to 3 yards.
It does.
I'm not.
It does.
Not really sure what happened.
So
there.
that puts us in a rough spot.
Parsons, I think he's going to punt it.
A little deeper formation. This is where he normally punts from. As he gets one off, it's a high kick. Doesn't go very far. Needs a Garrard bounce and got a Garrard bounce.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. The Anderson County did a great job of getting in the backfield.
It hit the Anderson County player is what
I think
Coach Crutchfield is saying. I can't really tell. And it looks like Anderson County is going to
see the replay
football
here in just a few seconds here.
Yeah,
Dalton Osborne has checked in.
He says, let's go, GC. Keep putting it on them, boys.
So I tell you, Anderson did a nice job of kind of penetrating and kind of, Parsons had to really get really kind of get rid of that football pretty quick. So Justin did a pretty nice job there getting rid of the football.
I'll let you be the replay guy because I don't know what I'm seeing anyway. When I go down there and start trying to break it down. 1st and 10, Anderson County, as Eli Castle still in shotgun formation, as he's going to come back to throw the football this time. He's got pressure on him as Andrew Sparks tries to flush him out of the pocket. But finally, Bryce Bullock would not give up.
Wow, what a play
nowhere
by Bryce Bullock.
To absolutely clean house. What a great play by Bryce Bullock. I
love that enthusiasm.
Oh, no doubt. Loss of about 5.
Now that's what I usually do when I'm about to eat smoked meat.
That's right. From Smash and Smoke. What'd you see there?
I think the ball hit the Garrard player.
All right. I couldn't
So,
tell.
I'm fair.
If you're
I'm fair and
true,
balanced.
Fair and balanced. That's you. Fair and balanced.
I think that kind of – now what I saw kind of looked like it hit Garrett's player.
As Garrett County bringing the pressure this time is Malachi Simmons. It's going to be picked off by Chandler. Is that Chandler Payne again? Go Chandler Payne.
Oh,
keep running,
my
baby.
goodness.
As that's the second INT of the night for Garrett County's Chandler Payne. As that was exactly what Garrett County was needing, leading 42-20 on your Urban Group scoreboard. 7:20 to go here in the 4th quarter. Second pick of the night.
What a play.
As it looks
like.
The
second interception there by Chandler Payne.
Second pick of the night. Looks like Garrett County now is going to be able to keep this thing on the ground. As that is exactly
kind of important to punch this one in.
Oh, yeah.
Your Urban Group scoreboard has 7 minutes and 20 seconds left here. Garrett County up 42-20. Really like to see Garrett County kind of punch this one in and kind of put this game away.
As Malachi Simmons to the right side, going to get a good block that time by Hayden Elliman. Did he get in, or is it going to be just short? We're going to say he's short. Oh, he's actually about 4 yards short.
So Wes Pete told me they've got a nickname for him, for Thunder and Lightning.
I like that.
Yep.
I'm with you. I like that a lot because they really complement each other really, really well.
Kind of like you guys.
Kind of like us.
Me. Yep. Who's the Thunder and who's the Lightning?
I'm more like an earthquake than I am a thunder and lightning.
I feel like I'm more of like a tsunami.
That's about right. So B. Sebastian is asking for my predictions for next week since I came out and got this now. So next week's off week, but we're going to Macquarie Central the next week. And B, I'm going to tell you as he gets just to the 1 yard line.
So let's call everything for what it's worth here. Okay, if you may listen, we had almost 1,000 people listen to the soccer broadcast.
Right. No doubt.
And somebody called a win tonight.
I did. Well, so
you're on a heater.
I 3 for 3 on touchdowns, 1 for 1 on wins.
Do you feel like they're going to score a touchdown here?
Oh,
Are you willing to put it online?
That's too easy. I mean, really, that's too easy. Who wants to do anything like that? But I'm going to go. B, I'm going to tell you, you challenged me, my friend. So after the off week, we're going to Stearns, Kentucky, baby, and we're coming back 2 and 3. I'm going to tell you that right now. As Malachi Simmons gets in for a touchdown, Garrett County. Big touchdown by the Garrett County Golden Lions as that leaves your Urban Group scoreboard. Garrett County 48, Anderson County 25, 53 to go. And, Coach, it's one of those things, great to see tonight. Great to see this shot of energy. Great to see this crowd out here. Great to see the guys respond. And that's fantastic with 5:53 to go here as Parker Daly, his younger brother, Zach Daly, kicks another one tonight as that is 6 for 6 tonight as he is 12 for 12 on the season.
Wow.
As we will go to a break, but your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrett County 49, Anderson County 25, 53 to go here in the 4th quarter. Garrett County Golden Lion football, Golden Lion Sports Network.
I'm a homeowner. I didn't know anything about the loan process, so that's why we decided to go with First Southern.
process with First Southern was exactly how I pictured it.
They were just very welcoming and made me feel like I had known them forever the minute that I walked through the door.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Farmers National Bank believes investing in education is the best way to build a stronger community. Good luck to all the Garrett County students in the classroom and on the playing fields. Go Lions!
And welcome back, folks, as squib kick for Garrett County is going to be returned into Garrett County territory. It'll be 1st and 10. Bearcats from the 48-yard line of Garrett County Golden Lions.
You know, I tell you, Scott, we talked about this during the break, but man, Zach Daly's done. He's been automatic.
Oh yeah.
You know, he hasn't missed an extra point on for the whole entire season, and it becomes a weapon.
Yeah.
It definitely becomes a weapon for Garrett County when you've got an individual that you can almost kind of count on to be that accurate, being a field goal kicker. So
7 for 7 on the night.
Can't get much better than that.
13 of 13 on the year. Now my math, however, I didn't take trigonometry, but that tells me that's a pretty good percentage.
You think the Colonel would agree with it?
Probably so. It's going to be a throw out to Higgins on the flats as he's going to be ran out of bounds at about the 30-yard line after a first down of about he probably got 13 or 14 yards.
Our friend Selena Willoughby's checked in, and yes, Selena, that Zach is also on the boys soccer team.
That's
He's the kicker for the football team.
That's right. Selena was here tonight, so she must have just left and tuned in.
We found out she likes Ohio State.
She loves Ohio State. It was one of those things. We got a chance to meet with her last night or at the soccer game on Tuesday night and told us how much that she loves Ohio State. 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. Shotgun formation as they have all night for Castle. As he drops back, going to throw one deep as Cam Peak is in coverage.
Yeah, good
coverage that time as it is going to be incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Stops the clock with 5:30 to go in this contest.
I tell you what, Scott, just, we'll have a couple more times kind of have the opportunity to kind of talk about this. Man, it's been a special night.
Oh, it's great.
And, I mean, this community was starving to have a home football game. And it kind of showed out in numbers, kind of showed out in energy and enthusiasm. And I tell you that this has been a fun night.
Been a lot of fun, a lot of folks. This has been a big night, long time coming. It's just going to be a fumble as Malachi Simmons is going to get through it, but not until Eli Castle is able to recover the football.
So Malachi, you see the helping hand sometimes, but I'm not sure if I've seen a hug before. So, man, I mean, I tell you, that's great sportsmanship from Malachi.
Malachi helped him up and then gave him a hug.
Well, I'll be honest. I'll give some folks some behind-the-scenes information. As an old high school principal, when we would have some of our boys get a little upset at each other, that was one of my philosophies. You got to hug it out. Hug it out. Me and Jim Freeman spent a lot of time dealing with those kind of situations.
It's going to be a pass this time. It's going to be caught, but tackled quickly there by Hayden Holcomb.
I tell you, Hayden's played a nice game in the secondary as well. Garrett County secondary's played pretty nice.
They
really
really
kind of got burned on one play, but has a couple of interceptions, multiple pass block-ups, and done a really nice job of kind of making some big tackles for Garrett County.
Be 4th and 18 for the Bearcats from the Garrett County 39-yard line. Offense staying on the field. 4:22 to go in the fourth quarter as a long pass down the right side as that will be incomplete.
That should just about do it, folks.
Garrett County will take over on downs with 4:17 to go. 49-20 is your score on your Urban Group scoreboard. And I'm like you, Coach Grisham. That should just about do it. Look, Karen Barnes says field looks awesome.
Oh, my gosh. Man, we've got the best groundskeeper in the state of Kentucky.
Big
with Chris
shout
Crutchfield.
out to Chris Crutchfield.
Huge shout out to Chris Crutchfield.
All that he's done for our fields makes it look great. We've always had, even back to last one, we had Dickie Gilbert. He always had the field looking so good, and we're so appreciative. That's kind of one of the great things about here at Dye House Stadium is always the condition of the playing surface. I think Shelby Goldie said it sometime this last week that's the best grass field in the state of Kentucky, and I'm not going to say he's wrong because he does such a good job. As he's going to be tackled after about a gain of about 7.
Man, what a run by Malachi. Nice tackle by the Anderson County kind of safety kind of coming up and kind of making a big hit. Appreciate our friends at Danville Office Equipment. Appreciate all the support that Scott Bottoms, Derek Lynch, and his crew kind of provides for us. Found out today Derek likes transporting his dog.
He does.
Nice job by Derek. Always there, just kind of a phone call away to give us all the help that we possibly need.
Yeah, Derek's got so many hidden talents.
Talented individual. He loves wearing his Garrett County shirt, too.
He really does. He kind of does. And I don't blame him. As Malachi is going to get a hand off the right side as he's going to be tackled quickly. See if number 3 helped him up but did not hug him. So I don't know.
I'm impressed. Both these teams have played hard with great sportsmanship. We mentioned Whitaker Bank earlier. And I tell you, man, just Jessica Fife, Lisa Sebastian, all the support that Whitaker Bank provides not only for this broadcast but, man, for the school. Jeff kind of showed you the brand-new scoreboard. That's up on the football field. It looks phenomenal. So, man, we sure do appreciate our friends at Whitaker.
We're very lucky to have these great sponsors. We really are.
Just south of 3 minutes as it's 2:55 to go, 3rd and 9 for the Golden Lions as Malachi Simmons is going to get it off the left side this time as he's going to continue to run hard. Gets out to the 45-yard line. Going to be about 4 yards short or so. Tune in on 105.1 tomorrow as Kentucky Wildcats kick off at noon against Youngstown State. As
Powerhouse.
Not like Toledo. Not like Toledo. Yes. Not like Toledo. I mean, Ohio State just play anybody. Not Kentucky Wildcats. We roll out only the best. As we want to make sure that our teams are battle tested. As
looks like I think this is going to be another punt here by Justin.
Justin Parsons in a short formation to punt, but that's what he's been doing a lot of since Jagger Wood has been out. As Jagger comes back next week, and we'll go ahead and take a break as it's a timeout for Coach Crutchfield and Garrett County Golden Lions. This is Golden Lions football on the Golden Lions Sports Network.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We are a hometown community pharmacy with old-fashioned values, experience, and the latest technology and resources. Sutton Pharmacy, dedicated to providing the very best for you. Go Lions!
Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us.
Whitaker Bank has always been more than just a bank. We're a locally owned, community-driven institution made up of your friends and neighbors. And of course, Golden Lion fans just like you. Garrard County and Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
And welcome back, folks, as 4th and 4 for Garrard County as Justin Parsons will kick this one away and gets a good Garrard County kick as Houston Barnes is going to let it roll all the way out until finally they will touch the football, and it'll be 1st and 10. Bearcats from their own 23-yard line.
So we also appreciate our friends at Bradford Barbecue, Jennifer and Matthew Bradford. Appreciate everything you do for our community. And, folks, if you've not had or tried Bradford Barbecue, my goodness.
Yeah, it's awesome.
The brisket is phenomenal. The pulled pork's phenomenal. They got
a potato salad.
Oh, my goodness.
That is first class.
I like the potato salad. I do.
It is unbelievable. They've got the brisket tacos. Man, I tell you, I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, no doubt.
But definitely appreciate the sponsorship. And we're going to name a Bradford Barbecue player of the game here before the game is over. Again, the Over Group scoreboard has 1 minute, 53 seconds left in tonight's ball game. Anderson County 20, your Garrard County Golden Lions 49.
Anderson County is going to be in shotgun formation still. Looks like they have a new quarterback in, as it is going to be number 7, Braxton Mackey, as he is going to hand it off to 41, which is Leighton Karkeen. My apologies for butchering that name, Karkeen, as he's going to get a gain of about 5.
So, Scott, one of the things we've talked about, we've been on the air almost 3 hours. So, when the game's over here, we're going to wrap this thing up and we'll see you in 2 weeks in the metropolis of Stearns, Kentucky.
Stearns, Kentucky.
We'll definitely kind of have a fun time on our way to McQuarrie County. Let's kind of keep it right here, Scott, if that's okay. Folks, we really talked about kind of who was worthy of kind of the Bradford Barbecue Player of the Game. And, man, I tell you, we mentioned about 7 or 8 players.
Oh, no doubt.
And, I mean, KMP coming back from being out the last 2
Terrific
weeks.
Terrific performance.
Oh, my goodness. You're talking about a difference maker.
Absolutely.
The Garrard County offense just looks different.
It does.
Donnelly Barnes texted me earlier and was just like, man, that, just that speed makes such a difference. And not only speed, but running with a purpose and being tough and just added so much tonight. Malachi Simmons with another stellar performance. Mason Sula doing a great job on the offense and defensive line. Caleb Centers, I thought, had a phenomenal game here tonight. Really kind of pushing some folks around and kind of opening up some open opportunities.
Yeah, 7
Zach
for 7.
I mean, my goodness, you can't get much better. Trent Ison on defense. Had a great game as well. But we kind of fell. We kind of landed on the Bradford Barbecue Player game being Chandler Payne. Chandler had not only had 2 big interceptions, but gave the ball over in great field position for the Garrard County offense.
Hand off this time to Anderson County, as they're going to get maybe no gain on that one. It'll be 3rd and about 6 as the clock continues to run, 1:33.
So I tell you, just again, we've said this a couple times. Just a special night. The opening night. Usually have a home game before your 5th game, but that's just not what happened here tonight. Homecoming. I thought the homecoming festivities was phenomenal. Alex Miller,
fantastic.
Man, belting out the national
Alex
anthem.
Miller.
And folks, I mean, all the guests that we had on tonight.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh my goodness, what a night.
No doubt. A lot of clean jerseys in there for the Garrard County Golden Lions, which is great. As that's going to be Trey Smith with the tackle. Great tackle by Trey Smith, as Tristan Murphy gave chase, as well as Cooper Witt was in on that one, and Carson Schultz.
So I tell you this, there's going to be a whole lot more to come, but big first win for Spencer Crutchfield as the Garrard County head coach, high school head coach.
Absolutely. Lots of things that just kind of make the road a little tougher and a little rougher. But they say no retreat, and man,
that's the heck of it. I mean, and they're living it.
That's exactly right. I mean, it could not be any more perfect as they continue to fight week in and week out. As handoff quickly this time to 3, as Trey Smith tried to get one on that one. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Finally, that time looks like by number 16, John Connor Moore.
Oh, John Connor in there making a tackle,
coming from the safety slot, as John Connor has lots of speed. We talked about Trey Smith. He has lots of speed. John Connor has lots of speed. Isaac Clay Montgomery is out there right now for him. Jaden Newcomb is also
Carson Schultz is out there.
The linebacker spot. They also
Lucas Witt.
Nicholas Gabbard is out there in the middle linebacker position. So a lot of these guys getting to see some snaps here for the Garrard County Golden Lions, and these boys are going to be playing for many, many snaps in years to come. 20 seconds to go here as quarterback is going to be handing it off there to the right side. Going to be a bevy. Now, here's what I like, Coach. Jeff Hester is coaching just as hard right now.
Oh, yeah.
As he is.
There's no doubt about that.
Last play, as he was in the first play of the game. As a big shout out to Spencer Crutchfield and the Garrard County Golden Lions for their big win tonight over Anderson County Bearcats. As we're so excited so excited for the coaching staff, for the players, for our school, for our community, as what an outstanding effort as they continue to get better, folks. Trust me, don't sleep on these Golden Lions.
Well,
it's early.
And I tell you something I found out today. There's been a couple of injuries that's occurred, and the Golden Lions might get a player or two back before the season actually ends. So, just continue to build momentum, continuing to get better, and kind of going maybe in the postseason with a lot of positive momentum.
Look forward to getting that first, big district matchup against McCreary Central, and I think that's a game they can take and put a win in their belt to start the district off.
I've already called.
Yeah, that's right. My bad.
I mean, if I'm going to call it, I can't. I'm not missing them now.
Him and Zach Daly are
that's right. We're just about perfect for the year. So your final score tonight, reads in your Urban Group scoreboard: Garrett County 49, Anderson County 20. We'll be off next week, folks, as it is the off week, as the broadcasters Caleb, Scott, and Jeff need some time to recover. I'm sure the kids probably do too. But we're going to have an off week, and we'll be back in action in 2 weeks at Stearns, Kentucky, as we head down 27 to McQuarrie Central, where I've already called it. We'll be coming back 2 and 3. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We sure appreciate it. Thank you to the Garrett County fans that came out and supported this football team. Homecoming festivities, our award-winning band. Good luck to them tomorrow as they are in a competition again tomorrow. We're so thankful for all those.
Thanks, man.
Folks, we sure appreciate you. Until next time, God bless America.